All signs, this is too high. Welcome to the All Signs Their Feelings for You from August 11th through August 17th. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Why is the camera sitting weird? What the fudge? The heck? Did I hit the wrong setting for the... No, it's correct. Why does it feel like the camera is like zoomed in more? Does everything look fine? Let me know if the audio and the video is fine, because for some reason on my end it kind of looks weird. Hi, welcome, good morning. Buenos dias. It zoomed out a little bit. You could still see me fine, right? It's good? All right. Man, technology is not my thing. I'm lucky I know how to hit live. We on. You can hear me good? Awesome. I don't know why the camera zoomed out a little bit. I didn't do anything different, but hey, as long as you guys can see me, you can see the cards, you can hear me, we are good. Welcome, welcome. Oh, just a reminder, August 19th, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when I'm going to do the live stream where I just pick random people in the chat and pull some cards, answer some quick questions. Not super chat based, it's free. Just to celebrate, you know, my birthday month. I try to do this every year. All right, so, hold on, my brain ghosted me. What was I going to say? Wasn't important. All right, I'm about to begin. I'm going to start with the birthday babies, Leos, and then I'm going to work from Aries through Pisces. And sorry I'm late. I had a late night. All right. Had some friends over for dinner and had a lot of cleanup to do after. And I went to bed later than normal. Happy birthday, Leo. Hope you guys are all doing great for your birthday season. Let's take a look at whomever you got on your mind for the next 7 days and see how they feel about you. And I'll see how you feel about them as well. Remember, this doesn't always have to be romantic. If you're connecting with a family member this week and you're wanting to know how a conversation, you know, landed between the two of you and blah, 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 blah. It could be for anyone that you have a emotional connection to around this time frame. But I did set my intentions for romance. All right, Leo, what do we have for Leo this week in love? How does their person feel about them this week? Leo, what do we have for Leo this week? 2 more shuffles? 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my birthday babies. All right, Leo, your person's feelings for you this week. We have Temperance, major arcana for Sagittarius. Their intentions with you this week. The Tower, major for Scorpio. The Tower as intentions, followed by Temperance as feelings. Why is that giving ticking time bomb energy? Like there's something that they really need to say to you. Doesn't have to be bad. Doesn't have to be bad. But Temperance as current feelings and the Tower as intentions, that's totally giving, you know, there's something that they're trying to stay calm about, but they intend to like reveal this sooner rather than later. What's their behavior with Leo this week? Page of Pentacles, could be an earth sign that you're connecting to, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. For some, this might be an apology. How does Leo feel about this person this week? 5 of Pentacles, okay. What's the overall energy? Judgment. Yeah, a lot of you Leos may be getting an apology from someone. And if it's not an apology, it's, hey, can we try this again? Can you let go of what happened between the two of us? You know, can we have a fresh new start? It doesn't mean that this is an ex of yours, okay? I gotta make sure that I'm being clear with that. It doesn't mean that this is an ex or someone that you're in no contact with, but it's telling me that this week your person is feeling like they've got to either say something to you in order to create some sort of balance between the two of you, wanting to move past something so that way you guys can be on the right narrow path, okay? Because obviously you're feeling some sort of way about this person this week. You're either feeling left out, maybe they left your text on read, maybe they said something that you were not expecting, maybe their behavior was kind of like off-putting or something like that, okay? The roles can definitely be reversed. Influencing the Judgment card, I have the Five of Cups. Yeah. Leo, you got someone that's feeling really regretful about something, so let me just break it down. I want to know more. It's got strong Scorpio energy and strong Scorpio and Capricorn and Taurus and Sagittarius, okay? So I'm going to start with their feelings right now. Oftentimes, temperance comes in as feelings when we're wanting to meet people halfway, or wanting to work out some sort of compromise, or it can be about like just being a good team player. Like you both add your own special something to balance the relationship out where it's beneficial for both parties. Why temperance for how this person feels about Leo this week? Why temperance? The Nine of Swords. Whatever this is, Leo, this person's up late at night thinking about the whole tower that they're about to bring towards you. It's causing them a great deal of anxiety and stress, whether it's because they don't feel like you're going to want to accept whatever this is that they're bringing to you, or they're preparing to like hear you say some things that they don't want you to say. There's a lot of trepidation here. I'm getting the word trepidation strongly. Three of Wands on the bottom. Three of Wands, that's anticipating something. But usually the Three of Wands comes in with a positive feeling of anticipation. It's not like, oh crap. It's not the feeling of dread, the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands comes in with like a good, like waiting for Christmas morning feeling. So we got that combined with the fact that they're anxious about something. So they got mixed emotions right now, Leo. They've got anxiety, trepidation, but they also have it mixed in with some excitement. Unless that excitement is a combination of them feeling like, all right, if this does go my way with Leo, then I'm excited about what's going to happen next. And then the trepidation is coming in from, if it doesn't go as planned with Leo, I'm kind of screwed on that one. It's kind of what I'm getting. So let's clarify your feelings, and then I'm going to circle back to their feelings again, and I'm going to get the Tower. So your feelings is the Five of Pentacles. Some of you Leos may feel like you just need to ignore somebody right now. And that could be what I'm getting. Why the Five of Pentacles? The Hierophant, the Taurus energy. Eight of Pentacles on the bottom, more Earth energy, and the Hermit. Some of you Leos may feel like you need to withdraw your energy right now, or you have been. And that could be why someone's feeling like they have to like come towards you in a different way because they feel like you're kind of withdrawing. The Hierophant can be about learning lessons. The Hierophant can be about understanding what your values are, what your core beliefs are, things like that, to see if people align with it. Some of you Leos may be going back and forth on whether or not the person that I'm tapping into even aligns with your core values, your beliefs, what you want out of a relationship, what you expect a relationship to look like on a day-to-day basis, not just on a once-in-a-while basis. You may feel like there's some sort of lack of consistency in the times where you guys do see eye to eye on things versus not. I'm getting a family member for someone here. Like, this is not like love. This feels like a family member or someone that feels like family, things like that. But it definitely could be a romantic situation. But I'm strongly getting where you're trying to see what's worth the effort and commitment. So let me get another card on this person's feelings, and then I'm going to break down this Tower. Look how intense that Tower looks. It's crazy looking. Why their feelings, the Temperance, Nine of Swords, Three of Wands, please, for how they feel about Leo this week. The Queen of Swords. Yeah, they've got that sword up. They're ready to talk. But they also feel like you are too. All right. If it feels like the energy I'm tapping into right now, Leo, is, have you ever had that strong feeling like you're about to have a serious talk with somebody? It could be a positive talk or a, negative one. It could be any of those, but you just have this strong sense of, oh, we're about to have that conversation. It's kind of what it feels like. Why the Tower as this person's intentions with Leo this week? The Three of Pentacles, someone wants to work together with you. Someone wants to work together with you. Nine of Cups on the bottom, the Star. Ooh, is someone seeing your worth, Leo? Is someone seeing the value of working with you versus being not on your side with that Temperance? Because Temperance is you guys working together as a team. But the Five of Cups is suggesting that someone wasn't being a team player in the recent past. Because the Five of Cups is always about the past. It's not about future tense. It's past tense when you got the Five of Cups. So something already went down for the Leo that's going to resonate with this message. Someone wants to work together with you, Leo. The number 3 could be significant. As I say that, there's 300 and something people. So, wait a minute, Leo. All right. When you think about a tower, the tower is removing something, right? And when you think about the Three of Pentacles, I don't know why I put 2 fingers up. When you think about the Three of Pentacles, it's about building something. You cannot build something good on something bad. You got to remove the bad and then build the good. And I just got chicken skin. I got chicken skin saying that. So that's gonna hit home for somebody. I've said this millions of times. You're not gonna build a brand new house on top of an abandoned building. No, you're gonna remove that abandoned building first, find out why it fell apart in the first place, so that way the second house that you build in its spot is not going to go through the same thing. I don't know what this is in reference to, but I am getting that someone's trying to work out a deal with you. 2 of Pentacles is on the bottom. All right. I'm going to clarify this person's behavior towards you this week. It's the Page of Pentacles. Pages usually represent messages. The Page of Pentacles usually talks about something surface level, 3D related, like health, money, career, children. It's connected to the 3D physical stuff. Tangible. Clarify that Page of Pentacles. So there is a message coming towards you, whether via text, email, phone call, knocking on your door. Someone's delivering some sort of message this week. The World card. And I got the 2 of Swords, and I got the Ace of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so the World card talks about a cycle coming to a close. The World card talks about a new milestone being reached. And the Ace of Wands talks about activating something exciting and new. 2 of Swords comes in when there's indecision surrounding it. So Leo, it feels like whenever this message comes towards you, there's going to be a strong stuck energy for you where you're kind of going to go back and forth between what this person is suggesting. But for some of you Leos, you already have your answer right away. Whether that's good for them or not, you're going to no. This is what I already decided on. And for some of you, that 2 of Swords could be this person kind of procrastinating, doing something, and might wait until they have this strong urge to do it with that Tower. Because sometimes the Tower doesn't give you a chance to think about it. The Tower happens. It just happens. There's no preparing for the Tower. But there's that anticipating feeling that you get that allows you to know something big is going to happen, so you might as well prepare. But oftentimes people ignore that anticipating feeling and just let the Tower happen. Except I was getting good anticipated energy earlier. So it's kind of like a coin toss. 50% of you Leos are going to be really happy about this, and other Leos are just going to be like, what are we even talking about? No. This chapter has closed already. Something like that. So let me clarify that 5 of Cups judgment. Clarify that 5 of Cups judgment. This was the overall energy for the reading. Clarify that 5 of Cups judgment. The Moon, Cancer Pisces energy. And the Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy. Page of Wands, Seven of Cups. Leo, you've got someone that's coming towards you not like, I don't know. They're coming towards you with their head down, with shame. Now, that does not necessarily mean that they feel ashamed with how something happened between the two of you. No, I feel like it's more individual, like something's going on in their life where they feel like things aren't really manifesting itself the way that they had anticipated, that they had hoped, and they're looking at you as maybe some sort of support. But what I'm getting off of you, Leo, is that you feel like this person has already proven that they can abandon you, even if you do give that whatever they're looking for. Tell me more about how Leo feels. Let me use a different tarot deck. Hold on for a second. Tell me more about how Leo feels about this person. Ten of Cups, for some, this is family. This is a family member or someone that feels like freaking family, or someone that you were with long enough to where it felt like marriage or something like that. And I got the Ten of Swords right underneath that, indicating that there could have been a betrayal. There could have been some sort of backstabbing. There could have been some sort of situation where I have a Leo that's like, ain't never coming back from this. Like you were just left for dead, metaphorically, in regards to this person. And now they're coming towards you, needing your help, needing your support. And with that Page of Wands being here, which is Leo energy, with the World card, which also has fixed energy attached to it, which is Leo too, but Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius, you're being met with a decision to walk that path with that person, or to look at a different path and just not even look at that message, right? Because think about this. You're walking down this path. This was the path that you were walking on originally. Now with this message coming in from this person, it's leaving you curious about a different path altogether. All right, you're looking at this one. In order to choose between the two paths, one path has to be closed off, barricaded, blocked off, no more trespassing. That path is now covered up because you made your decision to go down either that path or this path. So it feels like, Leo, that tower is huge. That tower is going to lead to either something final for you, whether you and somebody work together and finally put something past you guys, or I have a Leo that's like, no thanks, that is done. I've been healing. So that way you're not ever left like that again. Whew, that's big. That is huge. You got repeated cards that talk about completion, Leo. And I think I got this for you in your most recent reading I did for you the other day, where you're staring at the ocean, watching a boat sink, and the World card came out to show you the perspective of what would be your life if you allowed something to officially sink, and to relieve it from yourself, and how at peace you would be a year from now that you made that decision. Clarify that World card, please. Queen of Pentacles. And I got the Page of Swords. So Leo, I feel like this week you're in a very grounded, stable energy. You're not mad, you're not overly excited, you're not revengeful, you're not anything. You're just calm, cool, collected with that Queen of Pentacles. All right, and you've got a message coming towards you, and the Tower is going to surprise you a little bit, but at the same time, I feel like I have a Leo that's already prepared for it. All right, and you're going to do what you feel like is best for your highest self, for your well-being, and for the longevity of your peace of mind. Okay, so it's going to be different for many Leos, but the majority of Leos I'm getting are like, no, I'm not, no. You could be dealing with, I'm about to get the hidden message. This is for the group that are in no contact or in limited communication right now. For the group that resonated with this, you could be dealing with a Taurus, an Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Sagittarius. Those are the main ones that came through, but it really could be any zodiac sign. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you're a girl, if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. Ooh, you got a bonus card, Leo. Can you let go of the past and forgive me? Can you trust me again with your heart? Look at that. Look at that. That's judgment. Hello, you can't read it. I forgot. The video is mirrored. You can't read backwards, can you? So yeah, that's the judgment card. Can you let go of the past and forgive me? Can you let go? Can you trust me again with your heart? I'm confused about what I should do about my feelings for you. I have to be in contact with you again. I miss you too much. My spirit is always with you. Can you feel me? Do you still love me too? I kept up a facade to the world, but you always saw past that into my soul. Some of you Leos, you see through somebody's fake persona, fake smile, fake whatever. Like you see it as a facade now. You see it as a facade. But you're not like reacting in a messy way. You're reacting in a very calm, cool, collected, I've clocked your behavior type of way. So some of you Leos, you're going to be excited to hear from this person. For others, I think you've already made peace with something. So definitely take it however it resonates, but I have some good energy coming in for you, Leo. You've got a new path opening up for you, and you look like you're excited about it. Okay, so take that however it resonates. On to Aries. Ah! Crap, my chalk is getting too small. Oh, I got another piece right here. Never mind. Never mind. Got little chalk nuggets everywhere. Hi, Aries. Welcome, welcome. Let's see what's going on with you for the week ahead and whomever you're wondering about. You're welcome, Stacy. Thank you for the birthday wish. Thank you, Infinite Faith, for keeping the chat running. I haven't noticed. I want to make sure I'm thanking everybody. Okay. What do we have for Aries for the next 7 days? Who are they connecting to for the week ahead, and what's their story? What's their situation looking like? How do they feel about each other? 2 more shuffles for Aries. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my awesome Aries. Okay, so your person's feelings for you this week, Aries. We've got the 5 of Swords. Isn't today the last day of Mercury friggin' retrograde? Because I've been getting some intense energy lately for people who are just trying to get past certain conflict, you know, topics that just keep getting everyone riled up, things like that. I'm strongly getting that. Like the last few days of Mercury retrograde is really getting everyone to like really say what's on their mind, and not in the most flowery way. This person's intentions with you, we have the 10 of Swords. Their behavior and actions towards you, the 8 of Pentacles. Your feelings towards them, the Devil. And the overall energy this week, the Sun. Influenced by the 9 of Cups and then the Knight of Swords. All right, Aries. Now, don't force the message if you and your person are getting along great, okay? I feel like I'm tapping into an Aries that is feeling like something has brought more stress than happiness, but you don't know how to let it go. Because there's a part of you that feels like there's got to be more to this than just what's been happening. This person feels very combative this week, like they have a point to prove. They want to put in the work with you, but at the same time they feel like they can't, and that they need to just reside to the fact that you guys are just not getting along right now, and that things may have been said that you can't take back with that 5 of Swords. This person may be acknowledging that they've said something that they can't take back from you. This feels very intense. Why the 5 of Swords for how this person feels about Aries? They feel like they have to compete for your attention. Like you have a lot of people that always want to reach out to you, hang out with you. It doesn't have to be romantic related, but they feel like they may have to always compete for one-on-one time with you. The Magician, they feel like you're manifesting a lot for your future, and they do see the work that you're doing, but at the same time, they feel like they're a backdrop in your life and it's making them feel really resentful. Yeah, 5 of Cups on the bottom. Aries, you got someone that feels like you're choosing other people or your work before them. Thank you, J-Dub. Thank you so much, girl. I'm also getting that this person may feel like they messed up an opportunity for the two of you to really build something strong and successful, and they're feeling kind of ashamed about that, but they don't know how to come back from that. It's like this person is telling me that you guys were off to a good start and then they allowed their insecurities or triggers to like bring out a side of them to you that they didn't want you to see because they were working on it behind the scenes. They were actively working on with therapy or just self-work, things like that, and they let something get the best of them. Yeah, someone was seeing a really golden opportunity with you, Aries. Thank you, Karina. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's like someone was feeling like there was going to be a really golden opportunity with you, whether to have a successful future together or something that you're doing for yourself would have allowed them to be able to benefit off of everything that you're achieving. And they feel like they may have screwed something up big time. And now it feels like they've got to double down on it because they feel like they have no choice. Now, the roles could definitely be reversed. Aries, let's get your feelings. You've got the Devil. Why the Devil for how Aries feels about this person? 9 of Wands. You put your guard up, or you're putting your guard up this week because there's something that you're acknowledging about the situation that's leaving you feeling like you've got to observe a little bit clearer. And in the meantime, protect yourself. It's like you're still curious about how to move this forward with this person, but at the same time, you're not wanting to get like hurt in any way. It's like you're noticing something that's leaving you feeling like, oh man, I need to use extra protection with this person while I still explore if there's anything left for us. Clarify that 10 of Swords. Clarify that 10 of Swords. The Knight of Cups. So their intentions this week is the 10 of Swords clarified by the Knight of Cups. Feeling like they have to let something go even though they have love for you or romantic feelings for you. Cutting someone off when you're still romantically charged up by someone. It's, you know, not saying that it's easier to break up with someone when you're hating on them, but it's like this person feels like they have to end something while the romance portion was still evolving, still growing. I'm kind of getting what's the point energy off of them. Like they've already like messed up their reputation with you, or you've already seen something. But I keep on getting that this person's actively working on whatever this is. Like maybe you witnessed them having a temper, and their temper is what they've been working on behind closed doors for some time now, and they thought they were getting better. That's just an example. That's just an example. Like there's something that this person's been actively working on to be better, and something triggered that part of them out, and you got to witness it while you guys were still in that growing stage of your relationship. For some of you guys, maybe been together like 3 to 5 months. All right, let's clarify this person's behavior towards you this week. We got the 8 of Pentacles. Why the 8 of Pentacles? The 5 of Wands. This person is trying to figure out how to improve a messy situation, okay? They're trying to figure out how to fix and improve a challenging situation where maybe some things were said, other people got involved, or I'm getting jealousy. Jealousy is definitely coming in as a strong, you know, theme for this person right now. They're saying that they were feeling jealous about all the attention you were getting, and they felt like they were just, you know, there. Like you would maybe squeeze in some time to talk to them, things like that. King of Swords, they started to get bitter. But they had intentions to talk to you in a very clear way. King of Swords, but something happened before they even had a chance to, and it came out in a more unproductive way. Like they had plans on talking to you about how they were feeling, but in a more like calm fashion, but something pulled it out of them, whether it was during an argument. Clarify the Sun. The Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands, repeated sevens. Yeah, Aries, I keep on getting that you got someone that's trying to defend something so that way they can continue investing, but at the same time they feel like it's just at that point, you know, not going to really work out. So they're double downing on something. It's like they're flip-flopping back and forth between double downing on what they already said to you and just cutting this off while still carrying romantic feelings for you, versus defending themselves to see if there's still a chance that you guys can invest. I need another card on your feelings. Hold on, Aries. Look at that. Opened up to the Nine of Wands and the Four of Pentacles as your feelings, and you've got the Nine of Wands and the Devil as your feelings over here. Nine of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles is Sun in Capricorn, and the Devil is Sun in Capricorn. I think Sun in Capricorn or Saturn in Capricorn. I don't friggin' remember. It's still Capricorn. So both energies are similar. I feel like I have an Aries that may feel like you can't trust a lot of people, and that there's something that you're witnessing with this person that's leaving you feeling like, oh, I can't even trust you now. And I get two cards that show me protecting like monetary stuff. Like you don't want this person to get in the way of your career goals. You may feel like the stress of the relationship is like interfering with your goal plans, your financial goals. Like you can't get your head like focused straight on what you're doing career-wise because you're either being distracted by this person or there's something else going on. Diving into your feelings, Aries, I see the Six of Wands, Jupiter and Leo energy, and the Seven of Swords, Moon in Aquarius. A lot of you, Aries, may be getting a lot of attention around this time frame, and you're seeing your person not respond nicely to it. Okay? Where they feel like they have to compete for your attention. They feel like they are just, that came through last week, Aries. Like, I don't know if you guys work together and this person sees you get a lot more attention from the boss or your coworkers or clients or whatnot. Or if you don't work together, you might get a lot of attention wherever you guys go. You might just dress really nice and sharp and it just, whatever. I mean, you are a fire sign. Fire signs do naturally attract attention. And you might feel like at times that you've got to like hide a part of you with that Seven of Swords in order to make other people feel comfortable. The Seven of Swords could be you feeling like you have to be deceptive to yourself in order to make other people feel comfortable around you. And you don't want to do that, but at the same time you want to have a companion here is what it feels like, but not to that degree that you've got to like, yeah, it feels like during Leo season, you're kind of holding back around this time frame, trying to observe whether this is worth your investment going forward into Virgo season. Temperance on the bottom, King of Swords. You're just trying to not be impulsive. You're trying not to be impulsive. You're trying to make a decision when you're calm, cool, and collected, and not after like an argument or something like that. But I do feel like, Aries, you're going to get the information you need on what to do here. I hope this made sense. I hope it helped. But it does feel like something went down between you and another person, and someone's feeling like they don't measure up with you right now. But at the same time, they are actively working on themselves behind the scenes, but maybe feeling like they should put a pause on their dating life until they have worked on those things instead of like hurting their relationships in the future. So if you're in no contact or limited communication with someone right now, Aries, I'm going to pull their hidden feelings. But for zodiac signs that came through this reading, I have Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, Leo. That's the main ones. Oh, you got a bonus one. The distance between us is killing me. I long to hear your beautiful voice again. You were my sanctuary. You were the only person I could confide in, and I betrayed your trust. Yeah, some of you, Aries, someone was confiding in you, but then they end up betraying your trust. And now you're like, what? Why would you do that? The thought of you with someone else drives me crazy. Jealousy. I was picking up on that earlier. I want to hold you again. I need to feel your body next to mine. Time has brought me clarity about us. I made the wrong choices. All right, that's for you, Aries. I hope that helps. Remember, don't force the message if everything's going good with you and your person. All right, now on to Taurus. Do you know the song that I've had in my head for freaking days? For those of you who are on TikTok, do you have any kids? Has been in my head for freaking weeks. Or do you have any kids? I have one daughter. How about you? Or something like that. That song has been in my head this entire time. Just random thoughts. All right, Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? What do we have for Taurus this week? Hi, Allison. Hi, Olivia. You're just in time for Taurus. Yes. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. What do we have for Taurus this week? What do we have for Taurus? 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rack this and deck for my terrific Taurians. All right, Taurus, your person's feelings for you this week, we have the 9 of Cups. Their intentions with you, the 10 of Pentacles. All right. We're getting a break from all that other intense stuff. Their behavior and actions towards you, we have the 4 of Pentacles. Oh, someone does not want to let go of something good. Taurus, you are the good. Whoever this person is, they're realizing quick that you're someone special and they're not going to drop the ball. Oh my goodness. Could be a fellow earth sign or a water sign, doesn't have to be, but you got someone that looks at you as you are the future. Yeah, they're very happy. 9 of Cups, that's happy. 4 of Pentacles as behavior, not letting go, protecting it, protecting value. How does Taurus feel about this person? 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups. The overall energy, the 3 of Cups and the Page of Wands. Taurus. It looks like you're currently dating someone right now, or you're taking something from friend zone to something more romantic. I don't know, but it feels good. It feels like you and another person are really connecting in a way that feels comfortable, exciting, and stable. This feels really good. So let me break it down a little bit more. You feel like this is someone that you could be with for a very long time. You both feel the same way. All right, so let's dive into this person's feelings towards you. Could be a Pisces, doesn't have to be. Why the 9 of Cups? Why the 9 of Cups for how this person feels about Taurus this week? The 10 of Wands and the Hierophant. That kind of tells me that someone is very happy and content with you, 9 of Cups, to the point of willing to put in a lot of work and carry a lot of life's burdens for a relationship to go to the higher level. This is someone that is aware of how much work and stress a relationship can bring one's life, but they're aware of the blessings that it could bring too. Because whoever this person is, they know it's a lot of work. That's not going to be just like lovey-dovey all the time. You got someone that feels like they can carry the load of life, work, relationship with you. But I'm kind of concerned about why they're feeling like it would bring in stress already. Like maybe there's something else going on right now that they're realizing is going to be some heavy weight to carry. For some of you, this is a specific message. For some of you, this is someone that's taking on a person that's already a parent and the other person's not a parent. Like someone's realizing that they're not just dating one person, they're dating the family. And in order to like commit, those children are now going to look at that person as, you know, a step parent. That's only for some of you. That is a very specific message. But I'm strongly getting that someone may feel like they're dating a single mom, single dad, and they're trying to take this seriously before committing because they know, you know, if things don't work out, they're not only losing the Taurus, they may be losing the Taurus and the kids that they grew some sort of attachment to. Because I'm getting that this is a family person, someone that likes family. They love kids, they love animals. They take that responsibility seriously. Now, if there's no kids involved, there's something else that this person is weighing on as something that's going to bring in some additional challenges to their life, but they're seeing it as worth it, or you as worth it. So let me clarify your feelings, Taurus. Your feelings for this person is the Two of Cups. Why the Two of Cups, please, for how Taurus feels about this person. That is a soulmate connection when the Two of Cups shows up. Doesn't mean you're meant to be with this person forever, but it's letting me know that you guys were supposed to cross paths. Why the Two of Cups? We got the Death card, and we got the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. Taurus, you're in a position where you're not playing around when it comes to your relationships moving forward. You're someone that's really using discernment on how you navigate your relationships, and you're also coming in as very stable. Some of you may have really successful careers, businesses you run, or you're working towards that, but you want someone that's going to understand how committed you are to everything in your life, and you want them to match that. Like the Taurus that I'm tapping into really respects people who show up on time, don't, ignore their responsibilities. That's the Taurus that I'm tapping into right now. Someone that takes, commitments very seriously. Like if you're going to tell me you're going to be somewhere at Tuesday night at 9 o'clock, I said, you better be there because I'm going to be there. In fact, I'm getting a Taurus that shows up 10 minutes early because showing on time may be considered late for you. You're like, no, I'm going to be there pulling up in the parking lot 10 minutes before the scheduled time, not showing up in the parking lot at the scheduled time. So let's clarify this person's intentions with you. We got the Ten of Pentacles. That's a pretty good intention. This is someone that intends to see this work out, intends to see this go far. Page of Cups and the Empress. Now the Empress is your energy, Taurus. The Empress is major arcana for Taurus, but it's also Venus and Libra. With the Empress showing up as their intentions, followed by the Ten of Pentacles, this is someone that's not just viewing this as a relationship. The Empress usually comes up when there's marriage and children involved. Taurus, this could get really serious if this is someone that you like, okay? If this is someone that you're not sure about, I would definitely talk to this person before they get any more deeper into the situation with you, because they're really getting hooked. They're like picturing 10 years down the road already. So if you're not interested in them, I would definitely let them know, okay? But definitely do what you gotta do. But this person, if you are a single mom or a single dad, their intentions is to commit to not only you, but to the child involved. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, that's people working together as a team, not one person juggling. This is very specific. Their behavior this week is the Four of Pentacles. They may be saving up money for a house purchase, or they might be saving up for something important. That's also a message that's coming through for somebody. Seven of Pentacles. And then I see the Six of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles as behavior, that's behaving in a way that shows serious investment, especially with it clarifying the Four of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles is reevaluating what you already have and protecting it, and then looking at whether investing more is going to bring in the results. Seven of Pentacles is like reevaluating things, reassessing things, looking over what's working, what's not working. Seven of Pentacles is, I want to plant seeds with this person. Yeah, Taurus, you got someone that really wants to be with you for a very long time. This gives marriage vibes. With the Hierophant and the Empress being here, this is marriage vibes. If you're single right now and you're still kind of meeting people there, here and there, it looks like you're getting prepared for a union with someone very sweet. If you haven't met that person yet, Taurus, never settle. The message I'm getting off of you is don't settle, because there's someone coming towards you that will put in a lot of effort. So if you're dealing with any slackers or someone that does the bare minimum, I would cut them out. Because it's showing me that the Taurus that I'm tapping into is meant to have someone that sees the worth and puts in the work. And is not going to see what's going on in your life as an inconvenience to them. They'll see it as, heck yeah, more the better. You know, it's definitely coming in as a family person. Someone that is very traditional with that Hierophant, Ten of Pentacles, someone that really appreciates commitments, family, you know, holiday get-togethers. It's someone that really thrives in that type of atmosphere. Clarify that Three of Cups, Page of Wands, Temperance, and the Wheel of Fortune. So Taurus, this person may be someone that was fated to come into your life and change your life in a big way. The Wheel of Fortune comes in with destiny. It comes in with fated events, fated encounters, but it also comes in with karmic lessons completing itself. So someone here may be completing a karmic lesson and things might feel very challenging, but it's to get someone to a different level. All right. I hope that made sense. To whoever resonated with that, you've got a good person here. Whether it works out or not, it's a good person. For the zodiac signs that came through, I'm about to pull the hidden message, by the way. For the zodiac signs that came through, I got fixed energy. So Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. Strong Taurus. So you could be dealing with a fellow Taurus. I have Sagittarius. I already said the fixed signs, so Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. I already said them. All right. So yeah, fixed signs and Sagittarius came through strongly. All right, Taurus. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you're a girl. If you haven't already, I appreciate it. I have to be in contact with you again. I miss you too much. Everywhere I go, I look around as if you'll magically be there. Our beliefs were just too different. I couldn't reconcile mine to yours. I still feel deeply connected to you, but I won't admit it. Yeah, this does not sound like this group. All right, Taurus, I hope that helps. I adore you. On to Gemini. All right. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Gemmy Gems are next. One second. Homemade iced coffee. I will tell myself it tastes just like the others. But it doesn't. All right. Ah, get over here. Wait a minute. Taurus, come back. Hold on for a second, Taurus. When I was starting your reading, I remember jokingly talking about that one TikTok song that was stuck in my head. Do you have any kids? Yes, I do. I have one daughter. How many baby daddies do you have, if you don't mind me asking? That song. And then the message was coming in as someone dating a single mom or a single dad. Huh. Random. Just thought I'd share that. Anyways, welcome, Gemini. Let's take a look at you and your person. So funny how that message came out like that for that. Now that song's still going to be stuck in my head. All right, Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, do a little Google search. You'll find what I'm talking about. It's friggin' hilarious. What do we have for Gemini for the next 7 days? What do we have for Gemini this week? Ah, get over here. Gemini, what do we have for Gemini? Gemini. How does their person feel about them this week? 2 more shuffles. Hey, get over here. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful Gemmy Gems. You got a flipper. And it's the 9 of Cups in reverse. Some of you Geminis may feel like, you know, something is not bringing you the happiness that you had anticipated. Or someone may be dealing with someone that is a bit clingy, like codependent. Like if they don't get a text from someone, they'll assume that that person's mad at them, even if the person's just busy with work. I don't know. We'll see. I'll leave that on there and I'll clarify it. All right, so your person's feelings for you this week. We have the 8 of Wands. Their intentions with you. 10 of Swords. Their behavior and actions towards you. The Judgment. Your feelings towards them. The 9 of Wands. This feels very similar to what I had for Aries. Overall energy, the 10 of Cups. You've got someone that's making a last-ditch attempt at, like, moving something forward with you. But their intentions is to get prepared mentally to accept defeat in a situation. But the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles is the overall energy, which could be telling me that this is someone that you've been with for a very long time, and things do appear very good at times, but then when it's bad, it's bad. It's kind of the vibe I'm getting off of that. It's kind of like that Eminem song with Rihanna. When it's going good, it's great, but when it's bad, it's really bad. A hurricane meeting a tornado, or a volcano meeting a tornado. I don't freaking know. This person wants to apologize for something, Gemini. Maybe that's their last attempt to, like, reconcile differences with you. I'm seeing repeated 9s and repeated 10s in this reading. Repeated 9s come in when we're needing to release something that is holding us back. And 10s are completions. You got 3 10s here. 3 out of 7 cards. All right, let's break down this person's feelings. We got the 8 of Wands. This is someone that wants to move forward with you, wants to get back to having some positive momentum. 8 of Wands. The 8 of Cups. You see a theme? I got all repeated numbers. I got repeated 8s, repeated 9s, repeated 10s. That's all that I have on the table. 8, 9, 10. Aside from the Judgment card, which is the number 20. Which, if you think about it, that breaks down to 2 10s. This feels like I'm looking for a Gemini that's been going through a series of significant changes. And it's like, starts at the Fool's Journey at 0, and you're working your way up to the number 20, which is Judgment. And then once you make that final decision, Judgment goes into the World card, which is the number 21. Chapter closes, lesson done, and it rewinds back to the Fool's Journey, starting over. So it feels like, Gemini, you're at the, like, nearing end of a huge life lesson with somebody, is what this is showing me. King of Cups on the bottom. This is someone that loves you. It is someone that loves you. They've already invested a lot into the situation emotionally. Clarify Gemini's feelings. Why do they have the 9 of Wands? For a lot of you Geminis, you may be just feeling like you're also having just a really bad week, and you kind of like not wanting to be comforted by this person right now. You may just feel like you just keep getting beaten down by life in various ways, and you're not in a lovey-dovey mood with somebody, and maybe they're not giving you space with that 9 of Cups in reverse, and it's making it more difficult. Because it feels like this person is trying to comfort you around this time frame, but you don't want the comfort, you want space. That is the best that they could do for you, and not because you don't care or appreciate their affection, you just may feel like it's not helping the way that you need. Like the Gemini that I'm tapping into, the best way to help you is to leave you alone with your thoughts. Whether to journal, whether to meditate, whether to, like, Go work out or do something that allows you to get all that backed up energy out. Why the Nine of Wands for Gemini? Page of Cups, you do care about this person. Knight of Wands on the bottom, you do care about this person, Gemini. You do. But right now, something about their support is not what you want right now. Or not in the way that they're giving it to you. Clarify that Ten of Swords. Three of Swords, Six of Swords, Three of Wands. Gemini, this person feels like they've got no choice but to watch a sinking ship and to move on from it, Six of Swords, while still waiting on hope that there's going to be a buoy being thrown out, a lifesaver thrown out for the relationship. This is sad. This is really sad. Clarify Judgment. Clarify the Judgment, and then I see the Five of Cups and the Moon. Gemini, this person has cried about you, like more than once, I'm kind of getting. Clarify Judgment. This is someone that doesn't show their emotions at all, but behind closed doors, I feel like they've cried about you more than once. Why the Judgment card? Why the Judgment card? Nine of Swords. So Gemini, this week you've got somebody that is experiencing a lot of anxiety, a lot of sleepless nights, because they're feeling like you both need to sever this if it's not gonna improve, even though they don't want it to happen like this. But they feel like you don't want any of their love and support right now. Or maybe it's because the support that they give you is coming off of the heels of causing that pain in the first place. It's like, you know, beating someone down and then being like, hey, let me help you up. It's like, you could have just helped by not beating me down. That would have been a great help. You know, it's kind of what I'm getting for some of you Geminis, but I'm also getting a specific message that this is not related to the two of you. Something's going on with you, Gemini, specifically, and you feel like this person is not like helping the way you need them to help. Like maybe you just got some really bad news, or something else is happening in your life and you see this person trying to comfort you and you're like just seeing it as more of a bother. Whether it's because you feel like they can't relate to you, or it's easier to like act like that to the people that are closest to us when we're feeling like the world keeps on shitting on us. I've seen that happen a lot where people will throw all their anger at the ones that love them the most when they're feeling out of no control over the outside world. Clarify that Nine of Cups in reverse, the Star, and the Lovers card. And then I see the Queen of Cups. So Gemini, I really feel like you're getting ready to complete a huge, huge, huge time of your life, a huge chapter. And it's going to lead to better things as long as you trust the process and not fight against it. You're going to see that the universe is actually trying to help you through this situation. Like there's something that they're forcing you to do that you've been procrastinating. Whether, you know, for example, with my mom, she was procrastinating going to the doctor for like years. So in order to force her butt into the hospital, you know, I feel like the universe orchestrated her to trip and fall and hurt her neck, leaving her no choice but to go to the doctor, where they found out she's got a heart condition that was not good. All right. Sometimes the universe will cause one issue to happen in order for you to officially get that issue, another issue addressed, right? Like I've said this before, imagine driving on a highway and you get a flat tire and you're like, crap, I gotta take my car in to get the tire changed. And then the mechanics find out that you had some faulty wiring that would have caused the car to blow up on the highway. You know, By you going in for that tire, it helped you avoid a bigger issue, if that makes sense. So it feels like I'm reading for a Gemini that is going through something like that, where you're getting a whole bunch of annoying little things happening all at once, but it's the universe's way of getting you to find something bigger that's going on to address it before that bigger thing happens. That's not a love message, I know, but it's coming in as Gemini's message. So I got to trust it. And you may be feeling angry at people around you, specifically this person, because you may feel like you're the only one being targeted by the universe right now with all the bad changes that are happening in your life. And when people say, hey, I understand, I relate, you're like, no, you don't. No, you can't. Leave me alone. But it feels like this is leading to something bigger for you, Gemini, something more positive for you. You're getting a lot of positive changes, but you're clinging on to something out of familiarity or comfort, and they're wanting you to let it go so that they can bring this in, whatever this is. So cross-watcher of Gemini. Gemini doesn't hate you. Gemini just doesn't need what you're offering them right now because they're trying to figure some things out. Take that however it resonates. So let's get the hidden message. For zodiac signs that came through, Gemini, I got you, Aquarius, Scorpio. That's the main ones. But it really could be any zodiac sign, because this feels more like a general message for a Gemini rather than a love message. That got deep. I still feel your energy around me. I never believed in these things before. I do now. Some of you Geminis may have broke things off with someone because of the stuff that you were going through in your life, even if you liked them and they still liked you. That just came through loud and clear. Like someone's like, I can't deal with this. My life is too crazy right now. Time passes, but my feelings don't change, even though you no longer trust me with your heart. Letting you down was the worst decision I made. Everywhere I go, I look around as if you'll magically be there. I hope that helps, Gemini. Ooh, did I miss somebody? I'm sorry. I didn't see that. Hold on. Thank you, Carpe Diem. I appreciate that. You are awesome. Thank you. All right, on to the Cancerians. My spatial recognition is horrible. It all starts off large right here and then gets a little bit tinier, like a kidney gardener. All right. Hi, Cancer. Let's see what's going on with you this week and the person on your mind. See how they feel about you for the week ahead. Cat hair in my eyelash. What the fudge? My cats like to hang out in this room, but the consequence of that is flying hairballs. And I vacuum a lot. All right. Cancer, what do we have for Cancer? What do we have for Cancer? Ah, geez, I'm getting a lot of jumpers today. The King of Wands and the Five of Wands. That's strong Leo energy. We're in Leo season right now. Some of you guys may have strong Leo placements, but someone's feeling all fired up. All right, what do we have for Cancer this week? 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this deck for my adorable Krabby Patties. All right, Cancer, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the Strength card. That's major for Leo. Ooh, it matches my nail polish. Look at that. That's so cool. Their intentions with you. We have the 9 of Wands. Their behavior and actions toward you this week. The Sun, major for Leo. Something's going down this week during Leo season. I got all fire energy coming through, and we saw all fire energy beforehand. Some of you guys could be Cancer Leo cuspers, or you have it in your moon, your rising, Venus. Cancer's feelings for this person. The 3 of Cups, Cancerian energy. You do care about this person. Some of you guys want to like date this week or see them this week, spend some quality time with this person this week. You're like, I want to spend time with my person. What's the overall energy for Cancer and this person this week? We have the Hierophant, the Knight of Wands, more fire energy in Taurus, and the 7 of Cups. Oh, weird combo of cards. Cancer, you got someone that's got like a wall up with you for some reason. You're telling me that you guys have great chemistry and you guys get along great and you just want to spend some time with them this week, but for some reason they're feeling like they have to have their wall up with you. All right, let's break it down. Let's start with this person's feelings for you. We got the Strength card. 8 and 19 might mean something to you. August 2019 for somebody. I'm getting that strongly. August 2019. I don't know if that's when you guys met or something significant about 2019 for somebody. Anyway, clarify the Strength card. The Knight of Pentacles. That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Hi, Sarah. And the Fool, Aries energy. And then I see the Ace of Wands. Cancer, you've got somebody showing up in your reading really pumped up and excited about something that's happening in their life. But I'm wondering why it's coming in for a message with you. Because it feels separate from you for some reason. But for some reason, it's wanting to show up in your reading. It doesn't feel like it's related to you. Like this person's embarking on something really exciting. They may be holding back telling you. Huh. Trying to see what that person's holding. I don't know. What is that? Does that look like an emerald that he's holding? Like a little emerald? Like a little crystal emerald? I just felt very drawn to it for some reason. Peridot. Someone's birthstone may be peridot. Because that kind of looks like a peridot stone. I don't know. For some reason, I'm like getting a message that has nothing to do with you, Cancer, and I'm trying to figure out why it would show up in your reading. All right, let me just get your feelings, and then I'm going to cycle back to their feelings in a second. Let me get your feelings. You got the Three of Cups. Three of Cups comes in when we're dating someone, we're celebrating a promotion, celebrating a birthday, celebrating something that brings people together for appetizers and some laughs. Why the Three of Cups? Ooh, the Eight of Swords. And the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Cancer, this week, you may be feeling restricted in regards to something you want to give to this person or say to this person. I don't know if you want to celebrate some good news at your job, but you feel like reaching out to this person would be pointless because maybe you feel like they're going to not really pay attention because they got something else going on in their life, or there's something else happening here. Or maybe you feel like this person does have their guard up with you. So you might be aware of the fact that they're coming in with their guard up with that Nine of Wands energy, as if something may have happened with the two of you previously that you know why they've got their guard up. Let's find out why the Nine of Wands is there. Let's just break that down. Why is the Nine of Wands here for this person's intentions with Cancer this week? The King of Cups. They're very emotionally stable, emotionally intelligent, emotionally mature. But they're also coming in kind of defensive with you for some reason, Seven of Wands. Like the King of Cups does not just allow their emotions to take over. This is someone that is not going to pop off because someone's poking at them. This is someone that can stay calm under pressure. But for some reason, they may feel like, you know, a bit defensive with you, but they're managing it well. And then I got the Queen of Cups. That's you. So for some of you, you might already be in a relationship with each other, but maybe things are a little bit tense for a specific reason for some of you. It's going to be a different reason for all of you, so I'm not going to give a whole bunch of examples. And if nothing serious is going on between the two of you, this person may just feel like they've got emotions invested for you, but right now they may have to focus on something else going on in their life right now. And they've kind of put up boundaries with you. Because sometimes the Seven of Wands can be someone, you know, who needs to put up some boundaries around this time frame because there's something else going on in their life that they need to be 100% focused on. I mean, they're coming in very emotionally mature and stable about it, but they're showing me that they're putting boundaries up. But I do see happy changes up ahead with that sun. So let's clarify it. Why the sun for this person's behavior and actions with Cancer this week? Why the sun? The Death card. And the Hanged Man. Oh, wow. And the Ace of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Dang. Cancer. Hold on for a second. I feel like I'm getting another message and I need to not rush. Cancer, whoever this person is, their perspective has greatly changed over the course of the last week, couple weeks, couple months, for some, a couple years. Someone's perspective of you and the relationship has significantly changed. I don't know for the better or for the worse. But this is someone that's stepping into a very stable time of their life with that Ace of Pentacles. And they're just being very aware of who's around them at this time. Because the right people can make this opportunity even better, but the wrong people can make this opportunity be unenjoyable. So you've got someone that's looking at you around this time frame thinking, can Cancer really be a part of my life with what I'm planning for myself? Or will they just be a hindrance? Maybe you guys have different values, different beliefs, different life schedules. Like maybe something about you guys' connection would just not be in alignment with what this person's doing. I need to find out more. I feel like they're holding back from me. Hold on for a second. Let me use a different tarot deck. I feel like they're holding back something else. I want to know more about why they've got their guard up with you. Oh, wow. And then I open up to Temperance and the Queen of Cups. Tell me more about how this person actually feels about Cancer. Don't tell me what they're going through in their day-to-day life. Tell me how they actually feel about Cancer. How does this person feel about the zodiac sign of Cancer that's watching this right now? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. How does this person truly feel about the Cancer that's watching this? King of Swords. And I got the Six of Cups right underneath that, hinting that you guys have history together. And then I see the Nine of Swords. This person is acknowledging that you guys have shared history. And the King of Swords is someone that is head over heart. But I'm also getting that in the past with that Six of Cups, this connection brought them a lot of stress, a lot of strain, a lot of anxiety. And they're trying to figure out if choosing a path together would be the best or if they should just go in their own direction. This is going to be specific for those who have had fallouts with this person. If you never had a fallout with this person, then this could be someone needing to continue working on themselves and they don't want any distractions because they've got big plans for themselves. Like someone that's on their healing journey, dealing with a lot of childhood wounds with that Six of Cups, Nine of Swords. Like maybe this person has a lot of purging to do of past stuff that may be still affecting them. Tell me more about how Cancer feels. The Star and the Nine of Wands, and then I see the Fool. You've got some hope and faith that, you know, this wall that this person has for you is temporary and that going forward, there will be a brand new cycle. But it's not showing up as this week, okay? It's not showing up as going on this week. Let me get a card on that Hanged Man, the Death card, and the Sun, because this kind of looks like an energy transference. You know, a death of one situation for the birth of another, because energy doesn't die, it just changes form. So with the Death card and the Sun being here, it's like the Death is coming to collect energy that no longer deserves its place in someone's environment and is giving birth to energy that will bring in someone's desired outcomes. Clarify that Sun in the Death card. Someone may feel like they've completed a karmic lesson. Six of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. So yeah, I feel like there's someone here that is trying to move away from something to continue building elsewhere and is coming through as very confident right now. I hope this helped, Cancer. It feels like someone's not sure about the two of you, and that's kind of explaining why you look unsure about whether or not you're going to see them this week or talk to them this week or reunite with them for some of you. For zodiac signs that came through, I'm going to pull your person's hidden message. For zodiac signs that came through, I've got Pisces here, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Pisces, Aquarius. That's the main ones. It just feels like this person is just in a different time frame right now, not really focused on their love life. I've committed to someone else because they don't challenge me. Ooh. For some of you, someone chose a different route because the connection itself was very challenging. I couldn't go against my family to be with you. For some Cancers, you were maybe connecting with someone that already had a family, you know, wife, kids, husband, kids, whatever the thing. My memories of you haunt me and keep me thinking about what could have been. Being away from you hurts like hell. I didn't realize it would be this difficult. All right, Cancer, I hope that helped. Don't force the message if it's not yours. On to Virgo. For the Leos watching right now, I already did your reading. I did yours first because it's your birthday season. That's going to be in the beginning part of the live stream. Virgo is next. Hey Virgo, what up? Let's see what's going on with you for the next 7 days. What do we have for Virgo? Virgolicious. That kind of sounds like Rob Snyder. All right, what do we have for Virgo? 2 more shuffles for Virgo. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my vivacious Virgos. Almost your birthday season. How does your person feel about you this week, Virgo? We have the Hanged Man, major for Pisces. Their intentions with you, we have the 6 of Cups. Their behavior and actions, we have the Devil, major for Capricorn. Your feelings for this person, Temperance, major for Sagittarius. And the overall energy this week, the 6 of Pentacles, influenced by the Justice card, major for Libra, and the Page of Cups. Why does this feel like your reading I did yesterday? I feel like I have a Virgo that's coming through really wanting a balanced relationship. And you may feel like you've got to look in a different direction, Page of Cups, to find that. Because you may feel like the person that you're connecting to does not understand where you're coming from and what you're needing from the relationship. Because they're coming towards you with this Devil energy, and their intentions is the 6 of Cups with the Hanged Man as their feelings, implying that this is a connection that's been going through a repeated cycle where there's no progress made, but you guys are still there. But it's like no changes, no growth, just the same old, and you're needing more from that Virgo. Let me break it down. So this person's feelings right now is the Hanged Man. It looks like they're feeling like your connection is on pause, and it's giving them a chance to see things in a different perspective. And then I got the 8 of Cups and the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. They may feel like you're turning your back on them, while this connection is put on pause with your Temperance energy and their Hangman, they may feel like you're turning your back on them. Or they feel like they've already started the process of it. They're trying to figure out how to invest in this in a way that's going to gain some more higher momentum. But the way that they're going about it, I'm not sure if that's going to be helpful. Because that devil rarely brings in anything good. Give me another card on their feelings for Virgo this week. The King of Wands, Leo energy, but also Sagittarius and Aries. And the Nine of Pentacles. What are you trying to tell me? This person is like giving me two different messages. I'm like, pick one. Virgo, you've got someone that has random spurts of confidence in themselves, and that's when things really go great. But the moment they kind of slip back into feeling a lack of confidence for themselves, that's when everything kind of like goes awry, or that's not even a word I use with the fudge. Array or chaotic. I don't freaking know. So they're acknowledging that how they feel throughout the day can really affect their relationships and their primary relationship with you. Clarify Virgo's feelings. Why Temperance? The Eight of Wands. And the Five of Cups. Virgo, you want to move forward with this person, but you may feel like there's too much pain involved for you to look at it with a positive outlook. I feel like I have a Virgo that is not just looking at the isolated events with this situation. You're looking at what this is going to do for you down the line in the next 10, 20 years. Because I feel like I'm tapping into a Virgo that has some specific goals and plans for your future, and you're having trouble seeing this person being a part of that in a way that's going to help your situation go forward versus like interfere with it. Something like that. It's like you're worried that this person's inconsistent confidence in themselves is really going to hurt you in a big way. And I'm not talking like, physical, but like you're trying to like stay optimistic about something going forward, but you may feel like you have to constantly like reassure somebody, and it kind of like gets you off of gets you out of that alignment, that flow. Clarify again how Virgo feels about this person. Ten of Swords and the Moon. You've got some fears surrounding this person, Virgo. There's a part of you that just wants to surrender and just let this go, but you also like this person a lot when they are showing up confident in themselves. It's like you're stuck on the part of them that shows up when they're feeling good about themselves, and you really like that person. And that's the person that you're seeing every time you decide not to cut the connection loose. But then when they're not being confident in themselves, it really drags your energy down a bit, it feels like. Wow, everyone's getting such intense messages today. Well, except for Virgo, or Taurus. Clarify the Six of Cups. The Seven of Cups. And the Three of Cups. Virgo, this person wants you to give them another chance. But it feels like you may already understand what you can get out of this already. Because you've noticed the patterns. Like you're noticing that there's a pattern. It goes good for a good stretch of time, then it goes back to the other way, and then it causes you to regress. Then it gets good, you take a couple more steps forward, and then it regresses, and then you regress. It's like you're noticing a pattern that you feel like you need a break. Like imagine being with someone and like you guys can go 3 months without an argument, but then when you do argue, that sets you guys back a year. It's like one of those situations where it's not just a little quick spat, it's one of those big arguments. And it's when someone feels like they're being left behind because they're not feeling good about themselves. It's like there's something you may be doing, Virgo, that's making this person see what growth you have in your future and what you have to look forward. And they might be feeling like they don't have anything special for themselves. With the King of Wands showing up, this is someone that may be meant to be a leader, a business owner, someone very successful, but they may feel like they're not there yet, and it's making them feel really bad, even though they have strong potential. And that could be why you're also giving to this connection, because you do see the potential. But don't lose yourself in the idea of potential when it comes to a relationship, because that could really, mess things up. Because not everybody can reach that potential. And I just don't want to see you suffer. Clarify that Devil. I feel like that Devil is more of someone's thoughts of themselves than an actual act towards another. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. Virgo, I don't feel like this person's trying to be hurtful to you. I feel like they're more hurtful to themselves than anybody. That's what I'm strongly getting. This person puts themselves through more mental hell than they could ever do to another person. And that could be also why you feel like you want to give them some grace. This person has a lot of things to let go of. Something happened during this person's childhood. Without giving out any more details than that, that Six of Cups and then looking at the Devil with the Eight of Cups is telling me that you may have someone that did not grow up in an environment that was very supportive over their ideas, their goals. And maybe you're from an environment where you have supportive family members and they just feel kind of bad that if they had that same support system, their life would be just as good, and they may be throwing some insecurities your way. I hope this is making sense. This feels very specific, so I'm sorry if it's not going to resonate with a lot of you Virgos, but this is coming in as a very specific message for a person. Someone's envious of your upbringing is kind of what I'm getting, because you're doing really well for yourself and you're very mature and balanced, and they feel like if they would have had a similar upbringing, they would have been where they wanted to be by now. Because I'm getting that this person's got a big heart. Whoever this person is, Virgo, they've got a big heart. The King of Wands, when it's in the upright position, is a freaking sweetheart. Someone that cares deeply, very passionate, very creative, but maybe didn't have all the tools from their childhood to believe in themselves the way that they were supposed to. Or an old relationship really tore them down, and they're still getting over an ex hurting them. Clarify that Ten of Swords and the Moon. Two of Cups. This is a soulmate connection, Virgo. But don't let the word soulmate make you feel like you have to stay where you don't want to stay. Soulmates come in to help us grow and learn, and we help them. So you're here to help them grow, it feels like, or trigger something inside of them to want something better regardless of their childhood, regardless of what's happened to them in the past, to claim their power back. Like it gets to a point where you reach a certain age where now you got to like separate yourself from what happened in your childhood and what's happening right now. All right, because a lot of people have had some terrible experiences and they still be able to like get out of that situation and find success in their life. I don't know, Virgo. I feel like you're worried that this person is going to kind of anchor you down, but at the same time you see their potential and you really care about them. but you also know that you deserve balance in your relationships. You deserve peace and harmony. And you're just trying to figure out if you'll ever get that with this person. Because I'm getting like someone that takes something out on you. Like whenever you get success at work or something like that, you can't enjoy it too much because this person might get in their feelings. Anything else for Virgo? Actually, give me an advice card for Virgo. Give me an advice card for Virgo. 9 of Wands and the Emperor. 9 of Wands is not giving up, but keep guard. Keep guard up. And the Emperor is all about discipline and, you know, remaining stable in your position to where you can help out others without it tearing you down. So they're not exactly saying give up on this person, but make certain that you are staying grounded and you're not allowing someone's need from you to affect what you're trying to build. Keep that guard up, okay? Yeah, I feel like I have a Virgo that's becoming a very successful business owner, or you're moving up there, Virgo. Whoever you are, you've got some big changes happening, and you want someone who's going to be equally yoked by your side to enjoy this and to build continuously with you. I hope this made sense. Let's get the hidden message. For zodiac signs that came through, Virgo, I have Libra, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Sagittarius. Wow, these readings are really like draining today. I'm going to need a long nap after. I don't mind doing them, not complaining. I enjoy doing these readings. But it's like one after the other. It has been intense. Being apart has been more difficult than I can accept. Time has brought me clarity about us. I made the wrong choices. I want to contact our mutual friends to ask about you. For some of you, you're in no contact with this person. And you're trying to be patient about whether to respond to their messages or not. I wasn't honest with you about my feelings at the time. All right, Virgo, I hope that helps. That kind of sounds like yesterday's reading I posted. It's in the August playlist. If you want to check it out, that's fine. If not, no big deal. But yeah, I hope this helped. That was heavy for your person anyways. You've got some positive changes up ahead for you, Virgo. And you're just trying to figure out if this person should be a part of that. Okay? All right. On to Libra. All right, did I spell Libra correctly? I swear, I keep on messing up on Libra for some reason. I'm a really good speller. But for some reason, I either put Libra's name backwards or Libri. All right, Libra. Let's see what's going on with you this week. Oh my goodness, that last couple of readings. Hold on. I didn't bring my lighter, so I can't light up my sage or my Palo Santo. All right. Okay, let's do it for Libra. Let's do it for Libra. What do we have for Libra this week? What do we have for Libra this week? 2 more shuffles for Libra. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my lovely Libras. By the way, Libra, I'll be posting your next reading tomorrow morning. All right, so your person's feelings for you this week. We have the Ace of Swords. Their intentions with you. We have the Hermit. Their behavior and actions. Oh my goodness, the Ten of Swords. Get ready for the talk, Libra. Someone's wanting to have one of those conversations where it's like, all right, where are we taking this from here? Are we doing this, or are we just letting this go? That's what that kind of feels like. How does Libra feel? The Moon, the overall energy, the Ace of Wands, influenced by the Page of Wands and the Six of Wands and the Three of Wands. Yeah, Libra, it feels like you and another person are getting prepared to have the talk, and it feels like it's going to be a very honest conversation. All right, so let's break it down. Their feelings for you this week is the Ace of Swords. This is someone that wants to pierce through any high ceilings and answer any question you have, hope that you're going to answer any question that they have. It looks like someone's coming out of hiding to have this conversation with you, which tells me that maybe it's been a couple of days since you've spoken to each other, or maybe longer for some. Someone felt like they needed to back away from the situation to really figure out what they're trying to achieve here. And this week, they're prepared for the worst case scenario with you. And looking at your feelings, you may feel like there's a lot unspoken. Clarify the Ace of Swords for how Libra feels about this person this week. The Chariot, major for Cancer, could be someone that might also be at a distance from you. Page of Cups, younger water energy. And then I have the Eight of Swords. Libra, you've got someone that is really feeling like something needs to be said to get this person out of their own head, or to cut them loose from a very trapped space that they're in. They're tired of being stuck on the situation with you. They feel like they're not getting anywhere. They don't know if you like them, love them, want them, hate them. There's just like all these thoughts are coming through their head right now with that Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is a mental prison. It's a place where we go, where we make a lot of assumptions, where we blame ourselves a lot, we blame everybody else a lot. It's a place where nothing gets resolved. Eight of Swords never gets anything done, anything satisfied. It just stresses you out more. So it feels like you got someone that's coming towards you very assertively, might I add, really wanting to have a serious conversation once and for all. Let's get your feelings. You got the Moon. You may be feeling very, very emotional about this person right now. Maybe Six of Wands, Three of Wands, and Temperance. And I got the Ten of Cups on the bottom. You've been waiting for something, Libra, that you may feel like you've had to be extremely patient for. And that could be a relationship, Ten of Cups. Maybe you were waiting on this person to be more direct with you, or vice versa. I feel like that might be vice versa. Like you haven't really told this person what you want from them, but you're still waiting for it. It's like waiting for something and not telling the person, hey, I kind of want this. For some of you Libras, this person may feel like you kind of go back and forth on them a lot. You may have a lot of fire in your chart. Eight of Wands came out. Now the Eight of Wands is forward movement. Eight of Wands is communication that will help eliminate any blockages temporarily. All right, the Eight of Wands is like that conversation that gets things moving briefly and quickly, but it's not going to be life-changing. It's minor. When it's the Eight of Wands, it's minor. It gets something going. The other way I can explain that is if you're running on empty on your gas, you pull over and you fill it up a half a tank to get you to where you need to go, and then you worry about getting the rest later. That's probably the worst example I could have given you, but that's what's coming through. Someone may be feeling like they're driving towards you on empty energetically, and they're just waiting for you to fill them in on a few things so they can feel half full enough to figure out the rest at a later time. Like they just want to know that you even like them. And then they'll worry about a commitment later down the road at this point is kind of what I'm getting off of them. Why the Hermit? The Fool, Aries energy. And the Two of Wands, Aries energy. This person has withdrawn their energy to really like go inward and ask themselves, all right, am I ready for this with Libra? Or do I just move away from the situation with Libra? They're at a crossroads, and they're kind of tired of being at this crossroads. They want to like go somewhere, even if it's not with you. They just want to move. This is someone that's sick of being stuck. They just want to go somewhere, even if it's not with you in the vehicle with them. Why the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles? This person's coming towards you ready for whatever's to come, but they want something to be equal. They don't feel like it's equal. I feel like your person has been waiting on you to give them a straight answer because they feel like you keep flip-flopping. And I said that earlier, but it's coming through again. But it looks like you're waiting for them to give you the answer, so that's why you're not being direct with them. Because by you waiting on them to give you the answer, it leaves you less vulnerable to rejection if they were to come to you first about it. It's like, ooh, I don't want to be the one that says that first, because what if they don't feel the same way and then I get rejected? It's like you both are waiting on the other person to like make a serious move. But they're telling me that they already did though, and you gave them mixed messages. Tell me more about how this person feels about Libra this week. The High Priestess. And then I got the Fool. And then I see the Six of Swords. Yeah, this person is telling me that they can't seem to move away from the situation until they get some sort of clarity once and for all. I'm strongly getting that. It's like they try to travel away from you. I'm feeling like they try to walk away from this relationship more than one time, Libra. They try to walk away from this connection more than one time, and something keeps on getting them to look over their shoulder and just to check one more time or to see if anything else changes. And they end up delaying their travel to see if this is going to work. And they still don't get where they're going. This person is definitely coming in kind of irritated about something. Clarify again this person's intentions with Libra. For some, there could be other people involved for why this is like not getting going. That doesn't have to be like romantic third parties, but it could be other people. Six of Pentacles and the Chariot again. Your person is repeatedly coming in with this vibe, Libra, that they are just sitting in idle with their car revved up, nowhere to go just yet. And they don't want to sit there waiting anymore. They want to go. But they're not sure if you're going to hop in or not. So they're just sitting there wasting gas and just wasting their time, they're feeling. I got repeated cards that are coming through as that specific message, Libra. That this person feels like you guys have been making plans and not getting anywhere. Like, oh, sure, we'll take a vacation. And it's like, all right, it's time for vacation. Are you getting in the car? No? It's just like, this person's feeling like you don't follow through with something. But on your end, I'm getting that they haven't followed through with something too that you've been waiting on. Like for some of you Librans, you've been waiting for this person to close something out. I don't know what that's talking about. That's going to be different for many of you. And you may feel like your person hasn't done their part, which is leaving you feeling like, why should you do your part? Huh. Like Libra, maybe this person was promising you that they were going to do something that's going to like show you once and for all how serious they are about you, and they didn't do it yet, while at the same time being upset that you have not done what you are supposed to do to show that you're serious, so that way you both can move forward confidently. So you both are upset at each other for the same things that you both are doing to each other. Clarify that Ten of Swords. The Empress and Justice, and the Wheel of Fortune. So Libra, it feels like you and another person are just wanting equal treatment and wanting something to grow. And someone's got one eye open. Someone's like, Someone's like watching someone with one eye open. And now I see the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is telling me that someone's life is about to go through a big change. So if someone doesn't move forward, they're going to be pushed forward, whether together or separate. Someone's home life is changing too, is what it shows me. Because that dial is pointing directly to a house. Right there. So I hope this helps, Libra. I'm going to get your person's hidden message, but it feels like you both are mad at each other for the same things you both are doing to each other. Someone doesn't want to be the vulnerable one. Someone doesn't want to be the one that says, hey, let's do this, and then find out the other person's like, nah, I don't want to do that. Okay. Well, I just got, it feels like that. For zodiac signs that's coming through, Libra, I have strong Cancerian energy. Strong Cancerian energy. So something may have went down in Cancer season, or you're dealing with Cancer. I got Libra, Taurus, Sagittarius, Pisces, Aries. Ooh, you got a bonus card. Letting you down was the worst decision I made. Our beliefs were just too different. I couldn't reconcile mine to yours. Our relationship was different and special. Other people didn't understand it. Time passes, but my feelings don't change, even though you no longer trust me with your heart. I couldn't go against my family to be with you. Libra, for 1% of you, some of you may have been waiting on someone to leave a family, a husband and kids, wife and kids, and someone didn't do it, so you're not doing your part. Or that's flipped for somebody. For somebody, someone was waiting on a divorce. It's like, I'm not doing my part until I see that divorce decree signed, or I see that that person's no longer living with you, or something. That's going to hit home for somebody. That's going to hit home for somebody. All right? But I don't know. The universe is not going to give you a relationship off of someone else's tears, so just be mindful of that, because that's just opening up a whole can of new karmic ties. So I feel like someone, if there is a third party, I would definitely work on separating that relationship first if it's meant to be, before starting anything new. Because a relationship built off of third-party energy starts off with lies, and trust is not there. All right, on to Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on with you for the next 7 days. Scorpio, what do we have for Scorpio? Scorpio, what do we have for Scorpio this week? Scorpio and the person on their mind, what do we have for Scorpio this week? Oh, chalk all over me. What do we have for Scorpio, please? 2 more shuffles for Scorpio. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful Scorpionators. All right, Scorpio, your person's feelings for you this week, we have Judgment. That's your major arcana. Their intentions with you, we have the 9 of Swords. That's air energy. Their behavior and actions towards you this week, we have the King of Cups, Scorpio energy, but also Cancer and Pisces. Your feelings for this person, the Magician, major for Gemini and Virgo. And the overall energy for your connection this week, the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, influenced by the Lovers and the Ace of Wands. You make somebody nervous. It feels like in a cute way. You make someone nervous. Someone's into you. With their feelings being the Judgment card and their behavior and actions towards you being the King of Cups, you definitely have activated someone's heart chakra, Scorpio. And with the Lovers card being here, with the Ace of Wands as the overall, with the King of Pentacles, It feels good. It feels like you're definitely working your magic on somebody. Scorpios do know how to draw people in. You guys are very mysterious. You guys have like this air about you. And it's worked. But let's see if this is going to go somewhere. Clarify this person's feelings for Scorpio. The Four of Cups, they're scared that you're going to reject them. Because their feelings for you are strong now. Queen of Cups is their feelings. That's you. So now we have a King and Queen of Cups. We have a perfect match. It feels like the stakes are getting higher. And the more that they discover that they like you, the more they fear you're either going to judge them for something and they don't get what they want from you, or, I don't know, they're worried about you rejecting them. This feels very new. It feels a little bit like 1 or 2 monthy, give or take. Which is weird though, because the King of Cups is a very emotionally stable and grounded person. You know, they don't really allow fear of judgment to hold them back. But even the King of Cups will have a day where they're like, oh crap, does this person not like me like I do? Am I going to get hurt? For some of you Scorpios, if you pulled away, if it was felt, even if they're carrying on like it didn't bother them, they're stressing about it if that's the case. If you're not returning their messages or phone calls in a timely fashion, they might be making a lot of assumptions that you might have other people that you're talking to. For some of you Scorpios, only take it if it resonates, okay? Only take it if it resonates. For some of you, you manifested this person. Whether you did some law of attraction work. I mean, everyone has free will. So they have to want it in order for it to work, I feel. You just knew how to speed it up. It's kind of what I'm getting off of that. Because everyone has free will. If this person does not, if it has to be in the spiritual contract for that to work, but you sped it up is what I'm getting. Because with the Lovers card being there, that is a strong sign that you guys were supposed to link up romantically. But your ability to draw this in with the Magician, you were able to get it quicker, faster. That's what I mean by that. Clarify Scorpio's feelings. Why the Magician? The Six of Swords. 8 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles on the bottom. Just when you're starting to get what you're wanting, you start to doubt yourself. It's like I have a Scorpio that's like, I know I have the potential to get what I want, but just when I'm about to finally get what I want, that's when I psych myself out. So you're good at attracting what you want into your life, Scorpio, but then you start to get in your head and fear that it's not going to stay or that you're messing it up somehow. It feels like you both are doing that. It's like, yeah, I attracted all this success in my business. Now I'm scared that my business is going to belly up. It's like, unless there's proof of that, don't focus on that because you're going to manifest that. Clarify the Lovers card. 2 of Pentacles. 8 of Swords again. Tell me about this 9 of Swords for this person's intentions. Why are they intending to stress out about this? The Moon. Huh. And the Hermit. For some reason, they feel like they have to be very private with you. Why? Like something is remaining a secret right now until you both figured out what you want to do. But they don't like the secret. Now, it doesn't have to be that there's like other people involved. I'm not getting that. But it's like someone may be wanting someone to be more open about the relationship on social media and is wondering why someone's not sharing pictures of them with each other or mentioning on social media that they're dating someone. But I'm getting that someone feels like something needs to stay private right now. Scorpio, whenever you're slow at responding to their text messages, it really messes them up mentally, which is still not making sense because they're coming in with this King of Cups energy. They're not used to feeling this way about somebody is kind of what this is telling me. Because like I said, the King of Cups is someone that can really manage their emotions well. But for some reason with you, they slip up. It's like they can't stay calm, cool, and collected when they're not sure about what's going on with you. They get worried. Why the King of Cups? 4 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. So Scorpio, you got someone that's seeing a strong future with you. And the more they get excited, the more they get freaked out. Who else did that come up for? Taurus, I think, had that. You might have Taurus in your chart or you're connecting with a Taurus. Taurians and Scorpios, how compatible are they? Both fixed signs. Tell me more about how Scorpio feels about this person. The 9 of Wands and the 4 of Swords. So let me get this straight, Scorpio. You manifest this person into your life, and just when they're here, that's when you put your wall up. What's going on with that? What's going on with that, Scorpio? Thank you, Susan. Thank you for that coffee treat. I appreciate you, girl. Thank you. Scorpio, what you're telling me is you manifested this person into your life. You like them. They like you. But now that they're here, you're like, all right, time to put my wall up. Time to close my door. Time to lock it. You know, thank you for pulling up in my driveway. You cannot get in now. You both really like each other, but you both are getting like really nervous. Let me get another card on that, but a different tarot deck. Ace of Swords, Justice. It's like you both are expecting some sort of breakthrough moment. And you both are waiting for the other person to initiate that. King of Swords. And then I see the Devil and the King of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Some of you Scorpios, this person, again, they're showing up as a calm, cool, collected person with that King of Cups. They're wanting straight answers, Ace of Swords. But when they don't, their mind will circle around to, am I getting screwed over by Scorpio? Is Scorpio dealing with, other people at this time? Am I one of a few? Do they even feel that way about me? Which is very unusual territory for the King of Cups, because like I said, the King of Cups usually can control their emotions pretty well, but when you're dealing with matters of the heart, love is blind, love can make us act crazy, Think of Beyonce, Crazy in Love, that song. When you're in love, you can act different than how you usually act. So you got somebody that's like obsessing about wanting some answers from you. I got the Fool, and I got the Knight of Swords. In the Knight of Swords art depiction, it shows me someone very inquisitive, someone that's wanting straight to the point answers, no fluff, no sugarcoating, the real deal. So some of you Scorpios, you and this person really need to have one of those types of conversations where it's like everything comes out, the truth, intentions, hopes, fears, and see where you guys land. Whether it works out or doesn't, at least you guys know, and you don't have to keep on like having racing thoughts about this situation. Dang, you guys really are intense. You both are coming in very emotionally charged up this week. I mean, the King and Queen of Cups, that's a lot of deep emotion here that I'm tapping into right now. Combined with the 10 of Cups and the Judgment, it's like I need a lifesaver at this point. I'm a fire sign, like drowning in all this water. But it feels good if you guys can get past that one breakthrough. It's like this Ace of Swords moment is going to be like a moment of relief for somebody where you both can be like, finally, we got past that one awkward conversation. All right, now let's start enjoying each other again. That's what this is kind of giving me, Scorpio. Like you guys are really wanting to have that conversation that's going to answer all of your unanswered questions so you can just take years of stress off of your shoulder So I hope this helps. You and somebody are in love. For those of you in no contact or in limited communication with someone right now, I'm going to get their hidden feelings for you. But for zodiac signs that came through, I have Aries, I have Capricorn, Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo, Gemini again, Pisces, Virgo. It could be any zodiac sign though. All right, hit a message for Scorpio. I love you, but I'm afraid to reach out and have you reject me. Yep, that's been the theme. My heart keeps coming back to you, even though I know you lost faith in me. I see you in the face of strangers. You are always with me. You were the love of my life. I didn't figure that out before. I know now that it's true. All right, Scorpio, that's for you. By the way, I have a new video posting for you tomorrow. It's very emotionally charged up like this one. So be prepared. Have your coffee. All right, on to Sagittarius. And it's going to be a long one. So watch it when you have like a good 40 couple minutes to spare. All right, Sagittarius. Ah, scrape my nail. What the fudge? Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome, welcome. One second. Much, much better. All right, let's do it. What do we have for Sagittarius this week? How does their person feel about them? Two more shuffles for Sagittarius. One. Two. Let's rock this and deck for my awesome Saggies. All right, you got a couple jumpers. The Justice card wanted to hop out. Libra energy. Queen of Swords, Libra energy. Nine of Pentacles. The Sun, major for Leo. And the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This does not feel like a love message. This feels like a on the side for Sagittarius only message. We'll take a look at that in a sec. I'm just going to see what your main spread looks like in regards to the person you're dealing with. Your person's feelings for you this week. Seven of Swords. Their intentions with you this week. The Knight of Swords. Their behavior and actions towards you this week. The Two of Swords. Your feelings towards them. The Five of Swords. The overall energy, the Wheel of Fortune. Holy cannoli. Maybe that is for the two of you. Are you going through a divorce? Are you going through a custody battle? Are you going through... I have a Sagittarius that may be talking to a lawyer right now. I have a Sagittarius that might be talking to a lawyer right now, looking at your options. But if you're not married, and you're not going through a divorce or anything like that, you're seeking justice this week, Sagittarius, and you're being very clear about it. You're wanting some truth. You're wanting some answers. You want someone to pony up some sort of information. And it may be attached to some sort of karmic lesson. Like whatever the situation is, Sagittarius, it was meant to get you to a new level in your life. It's actually going to help you out more than it's hurting you. So if you're feeling like life just kind of started throwing darts at you as you're walking, you know, it's getting you to someplace much better, much better. But it's hard to see that when we're kind of in the throes of what life is lifing. So let's break it down. This person does not feel like you trust them at all. And they're preparing to speak to you and not hold back with that Knight of Swords. But as of right now, they may be procrastinating how they're going to handle this or how they're going to start the conversation. All right, let's clarify. Clarify that Seven of Swords for how this person feels about Sagittarius. Strong air energy. I've got so much air energy in this reading. It's all about communication right now between you and another person. It's all about thoughts between the two of you. You guys are doing more. It's a lot of thinking and talking this week. Not feeling. You guys aren't in your feelings at all right now. Why the Seven of Swords? Seven of Pentacles. I am getting repeated sevens. And the Hierophant. Someone feels like you're teaching them a lesson and it's holding back investing in the relationship any further. Someone feels like you're punishing them for something. Something that happened in the past. Six of Cups with the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is you. Sagittarius, someone's feeling like you're punishing them for some wrongdoing. And they feel like the punishment doesn't fit the crime. And they're coming towards you to clear their name with that Knight of Swords. For those of you who did resonate with the divorce thing, you are talking to counsel, trying to get some information on how to proceed so that you're protected, especially if there's children involved. But for those who have no children and this is someone that you're dating, you may feel like you caught this person in some sort of lie or something. With your feelings being the Five of Swords, you're feeling like there's some deception. And my heart rate has been like pumping since I pulled all these cards. Can't even catch my breath. Why the Five of Swords? Whoa. Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. When this much earth and air show up in a reading, earth signs and air signs are the thinkers of the zodiac. Water signs and fires are the feelers. So I've got nothing but feeling or thinking energy showing up in this reading, okay? The level of anxiety and stress that you both are coming towards me with is really overwhelming. You both are trying to negotiate something this week with the Two of Pentacles. King of Cups. First sign of water. That's my first sign of water. So I do have a Sagittarius that has deep emotions here. But maybe you've closed off those emotions to protect yourself right now. Like you turned off the water valve so that way no water comes out while you're trying to figure out a game plan or use strategy instead of your heart. Because maybe when your heart is involved, you might succumb to giving another chance to something or like showing more grace than you feel like you need to give. Clarify this person's intentions. Could be a Gemini. Why the Knight of Swords? Four of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Right now, it feels like you've got someone that is coming towards you really wanting to defend themselves because they are sensing your rejection. Or someone's been rejecting you, Sagittarius, because they were dealing with a lot of different things in their own life, and now you're matching energy, and all of a sudden, that's where the no fair accusations come out. Because I am getting for some of you Sagittarians that you were trying to be supportive over something that your person was going through, and every time you offered support, they kind of pushed you away. So now you're just matching energy, and now they're like, hey, that's going to hit home for somebody. It's like you want to say to this person, why? You want me to keep on offering you support so you can keep on rejecting it? That does not make sense. Because I am getting for some of you Sagittarians, this person, I hate to sound like a middle schooler, this person started it and started to reject you first. And now that you're matching energy, you're like, are you serious? Are you really upset that I'm actually doing what you want me to do? Leave you alone? I'm getting that. It's like I have a Sagittarius that's saying, Baddison, you have no idea. I've been trying to like move something forward and they keep shushing me off or ignoring my messages. And now I'm like, I'm giving them what they're wanting and now they're mad at me because I'm not giving to them anymore. It's like, and it's because this person doesn't really know what they want right now. They're feeling stressed out about their own life stuff. And it's like displaced frustration. They don't know where to direct the frustration at. They're just upset about something. And it feels like it's not to do with you, Sagittarius, but you're getting the result of what this person's going through. Like imagine being married to someone and they're having a really bad day at work, and with their coworkers, they're like, oh yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, Cheryl, you know, bring that potato salad. But then when they come home and, you know, walk in the door, it's like, I had a bad day, and they're throwing it all at you. It's like, well, I'm glad your coworkers get to see the better side of you. It's very domesticated all of a sudden. I'm getting like a domesticated message. Clarify that Two of Swords. Three of Pentacles. This person might be feeling like things are not working for them the way that they want it to. And the area that was working out for them, they're kind of pushing away. Because someone's looking at something laser focused instead of at the bigger picture. Five of Pentacles. All right, clarify this Nine of Pentacles, Sun, and the Knight of Pentacles that came out during the pre-shuffle for Sagittarius. The Hangman in reverse, and the Six of Cups. The Hangman in reverse can sometimes be one-track mind, a closed-minded thinker, or it's like someone unable to see something from different perspectives. It's no, my perspective is the perspective. That's all I want to hear. That's kind of the Hangman in reverse. And combined with the Six of Cups, it's coming up as a repeated thing. Like you might be dealing with someone, or this is you, that can only see something in their perspective or one perspective, and all the other perspectives doesn't even get a chance to be looked at, and it creates a repeated pattern of the same thing. Tell me more about how this person feels about Sagittarius. Yep. Seven of Wands. I have a Sagittarius that's like, please leave me alone right now. You pushed me away, now I'm pushing you away. And I got the Ace of Wands telling me that I have a fire sign. I have a Sagittarius that's getting ready to embark on something excited, something all yours that you don't have to share with anybody. And you're just trying to figure out how you're going to handle the situation with this person, on whether you want them to still be in your life while you're enjoying this, or if you feel like cutting the connection loose is what's going to help you enjoy it to the fullest. Because I got the Star in reverse and the Nine of Cups in reverse. You're having a lack of hope and faith that everything will bring you wish fulfillment by having it all. You may feel like you have to reject something in order to have this work out for you. It's like something is really working out for you, Sagittarius, but you feel like you can't enjoy it because your person's going through something. So you might feel at times that you got to reject it in order to like resonate with your person and what they're going through, or to say, you know what, no, I'm going to push this person away and I'm just going to work on what's going to help me out. It's like you're really trying to be selfish this week and you're struggling with it because you don't like to be selfish. At least not the Sagittarius that I'm tapping into. You like to share. You like to share good joy. But you may feel like someone keeps on, you know, bringing down the mood. It's like you may feel like someone that is always complaining around you and is stressing you out. Oh, Sagittarius, I hope that helped. It feels like you've got some sort of good opportunity coming towards you, and it feels like it might be money related or connected to some sort of creative endeavor. And you really want to embark on it, but you have to really decide if this situation is going to kind of dim the blessings of that, or if you can make it work. Oh, all right, let me get your person's hidden message. For zodiac signs that came through, it's all air. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I do have some Leo here now, Pisces, Libra. But you just feel like you don't know what the heck this person wants. So you're like, you know what? I'm going to do my thing because you don't know what you want with me. I'm going to do my thing, okay? I'll be over here. You stay over there. It's kind of what I'm getting off of you, Sagittarius, where you just feel like nothing you're doing is really making something work. So you're just going to work on you. Because it's like someone keeps on flip-flopping back and forth what they want. And it's like stressing you out, and you don't want it to anymore. I didn't realize I loved you until it was too late. I'm so sorry. Now remember, roles can definitely be reversed. Don't force it. I wish I could take back the hurtful things I said. It was wrong to take out my frustration on you. Sag. Not to get so high-pitched. That was annoying, I know. That's pretty much what I've been saying this entire reading. Someone's been taking out their frustration out on you, the one that has been the freaking supportive person in this person's life. But because you are the safe person, that's where they throw that frustration, rather than at coworkers or the people that are causing them the frustration. Because they know you care. I'm still trying to find a place for myself in the world. You got someone that's still trying to figure themselves out, whether career-wise, personal development-wise, working on their healing, or just whatever. And they're just trying to figure out their place, and they feel like you already know where you belong. And it's intimidating, maybe. Our relationship was different and special. Other people didn't understand it. It does feel like you guys have a unique dynamic together. But this week, it's really frustrating for somebody. All right, I hope that helped. On to my Capricorns. My sea goats are up. Hi, Capricorn. All right. What do we have for Capricorn for the next 7 days? A loud motorcycle just drove by. Not sure if motorcycles are like a thing for you. Capricorn, what do we have for Capricorn this week? Seven of Wands just hopped out. Two of Swords. Someone feels like they have to defend their position, but at what cost? I don't know who's that for. You or the person you're dealing with. Someone feels like they have to defend their position, but at what cost? Two more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful sea goats. All right, Capricorn, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the 3 of Wands. Their intentions with you, the King of Swords. Their behavior and actions towards you, we have the Empress. That's like a beautiful Empress, man. Like the outfit, the whole aesthetic. The whole seashell. Oh, it's so pretty. Your feelings towards this person, the 9 of Pentacles. And the overall energy for the connection right now, the 4 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, and the 9 of Swords. And I see the Queen of Pentacles right underneath that. That's your court card. Looking pretty good, Capricorn. You look good. Okay. So let's break down your person's feelings for you. We got the 3 of Wands. Why the 3 of Wands for how this person is feeling for Capricorn? Why the 3 of Wands for how this person is feeling towards Capricorn? The Knight of Swords. And the 7 of Wands came back out. Capricorn, this person may be feeling like you're coming in a way that they feel like they have to defend themselves, or you do. But I remember the side message that came out during the pre-shuffle was defending oneself at what cost, though? Like someone needs to pick and choose their battles differently. Clarify Capricorn's feelings for this person. Why the Nine of Pentacles? Nine of Cups. You both are coming in very independent of each other this week, Capricorn. You both are not coming in as a partnership. There's something very independent about the both of you. And you both have like an independent stance on something. Like you both have strong convictions. You both are not people that people can easily walk on. But there's something that you both are not agreeing on, and you both have a very strong stance. A very strong stance to the point of conflict for the two of you, or frustration or fighting, Five of Wands. Like you both aren't backing down on something. You got someone that's being very emotionally closed off with you. Like you got someone that is intending to really tell it like it is this week, even if it costs them their relationship with you. But at the same time, they want to nurture this with the Empress as their behavior. But you both may be feeling like you gotta get your points across first before you guys can get to the lovey-dovey stuff. But are you able to even get to the lovey-dovey stuff with this between the two of you going on? Clarify that King of Swords, the World card, and the Ten of Wands. This person intends to carry these burdens all the way, if need be, to get this point across. But I feel like there's another perspective here that someone's not giving attention to. Yeah, I'm like, you guys are like back and forth with each other this week. How does Capricorn feel about this person? The Nine of Wands. That's 3 nines for your feelings for this person, Capricorn. Look at that. And 9 times 3 is 27, which is 2 plus 7, 9. The number 9 is coming in significant for you, Capricorn. You might even be in your personal year of number 9. And we're in the year of number 9, if you break down 2025 numerically. So the number 9, oh, wait a minute. And what's supporting your overall energy is the Nine of Swords. That's 4 nines. That's 4 nines. 9 times 4, what is that? 36. 3 and 6 is 9. It all just keeps on equaling a 9. The number 9. The number 9 talks about shedding something. Capricorn, you're really going through a lot of different changes around this time frame, and a lot of those changes are not matching someone else's changes that they're undergoing. You both are going through significant changes around this time frame. You both are right to feel the way that you both are feeling. You both are going through your own individual journey, but it's causing a clash for the two of you. Like you guys are going through specific things in your lives that's allowing you both to see life in a different way versus how you both saw it initially. Like you both may have agreed on a lot of things in the past, but right now you guys kind of like separated the veil a little bit. Like you both are not the same people anymore, even if it was like 6 months ago. Jeez. Clarify that Empress. Whoa, that one came out quick. The 7 of Cups and the Star and the Ace of Swords. This person is trying to look over their options right now and how to move forward with the situation with you without sacrificing their standpoint on something. Or there's another person involved that is like guiding that. Like someone's giving someone some really big advice on how to like have the best of both worlds while still being able to stay in your convictions. Clarify the Empress again. Could be a mother figure. Queen of Cups and the Five of Swords. Ooh. Now another person just showed up, really mad about the whole situation, really irritated, really angry. Capricorn, there seems to be more than one person in your environment right now. Not romantic, but another person, while you and this other person deal with something. It feels like you both are calling upon other people for their perspectives on something. And whoever this person is that just showed up, they're angry about how the two of you guys are handling something. Even if this person sees both sides of a situation. Clarify that Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Two of Cups. This is a soulmate contract. Ten of Cups. Capricorn, whoever this person is that you're dealing with, they're meant to be in your life for a very long time. So that could be why there's such strong intervention here from other people in you guys' life. Like for some of you, there's a marriage involved. Like you guys are possibly married and you guys aren't agreeing on things. You guys are different people than when you first married, something like that. If you're not married, don't take that message. But what I'm kind of getting off of this, Capricorn, is whomever this person might be, they're meant to be adjacent to your life for a long time, even if by default because of who you're connected to mutually, something like that for somebody. Like for some of you Capricorns, whoever this person is, there might be some sort of issue involving a family member on your side or on their side, and someone's protecting something. Like, for example, say you're dating this person and you find out that their mother doesn't like you, you know, and now they have to, like, figure out how to handle the situation moving forward. Clarify again how this person feels about Capricorn. The Six of Wands, Six of Cups, and the Page of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Someone's going to tread gently here. And then I see the Queen of Wands. Someone's going to tread gently here because someone does want a positive outlook. Someone does not want this to be like, this is it, the story, drama. Someone is like, we're better than that. We're better than that. But someone is definitely needing to tread lightly here. And for some, if there's children involved, there's definitely a need to be mindful of what the children are witnessing and what they're learning on how to handle emotional conflict. Or difference of opinions, difference of perspectives, because those little eyes are taking in everything. I do feel like something is going to result in resolution. Something positive is going to come out of this, is what I'm strongly getting. But both parties really need to, like, really figure out if what they're defending is really worth what they could be losing in the process. I hope that made sense. Let me get the hidden message. For zodiac signs that came through, I have Aquarius. I have Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius again. A lot of Aquarius. A lot of Aquarius. I see Pisces here. I see Leo. Of course, you're here, Capricorn. It could be anybody, though. All right. I love you, but I'm afraid to reach out and have you reject me. It hurts to see online that you moved on with your life. Everywhere I go, I look around as if you'll magically be there. Geez, all of a sudden I'm struggling with seeing up close. That's usually my strong point. I'm nearsighted. I'm still trying to find a place for myself in the world. All right, Capricorn, I hope that helped. This feels more like a domestic thing, like family squabbles, things like that. But it doesn't feel like it's an end of anything. It didn't feel like it. All right, so I hope that helps. On to Aquarius. Jeez. Like total brain fart on that one. It's like, who the heck goes after Cappy? Hi, Aquarius. Welcome, welcome. One second. All right. I need a more comfier chair. For real, this one is not comfy anymore. My butt wore down the cushion. And I bought another chair for my uploading desk where I upload the videos, and that chair is squeaky all of a sudden. So there's that. I've had bad luck with chairs. And my cat really likes that one too. All right, Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius for the next 7 days? What do we have for Aquarius? Aquarius, what do we have for Aquarius? How does their person feel about them? 2 more shuffles for Aquarius. 1 and 2. You got a jumper. Let's rock this deck for my awesome aqua babies. The devil wanted to come out, Aquarius, and you were strongly in Capricorn's reading. So if you're a cusper or you're dealing for Capricorn, you may want to give that a second go around if you watched it already. All right, so the person coming towards you this week, Aquarius, how do they feel about you? We got the Wheel of Fortune. This is like a beautiful version of the Wheel of Fortune. My favorite I think I've seen so far. This person's intentions with you this week, Justice, major for Libra. All major arcanas coming through. Got 3 so far. Their behavior and actions towards you this week, we have the 8 of Wands, fire energy. Your feelings for this person, the 10 of Pentacles. Could be someone that you're already in a marriage with or long-term relationship. And the overall energy for the 2 of you this week we have is the 7 of Cups, the Empress, 5 of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Yeah, some of you guys are married to each other. And if you're not, you could end up being married if you guys can get past this roadblock that is being shown here. But yeah, if you wanted to, this could be someone that you end up marrying, Aquarius, if you're not already married. Whenever the Empress and the Emperor come out together with the 10 of Pentacles, specifically with the 10 of Pentacles, that's showing me that 2 people have what it takes to make this go far and be very successful. Okay, so let's break it down because I am seeing where there is some sort of snag affecting you guys' relationship this week. It might be external to your relationship or it may be internal. We'll see. So let's start with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune usually comes in when a karmic lesson has completed itself. And usually that entails 2 people not really needing to connect with each other anymore if that was their only purpose of meeting each other. But with what I'm seeing surrounding the 2 of you, it feels like you guys were meant to have more than one lesson. That usually comes in from my married folks. My married couples are the ones that come in with the Wheel of Fortune repeatedly showing up in their marriages. Some people are only here for one lesson. Others are here to go through several, if not 40 freaking lessons with a spouse. Okay? Why the Wheel of Fortune? Ace of Swords. And the 3 of Swords. So Aquarius, it feels like around this time frame, someone feels like if they don't speak up about something, they're going to witness their relationship sink even further into the ocean, and they don't want that. You've got somebody here that's wanting to speak up about something, or to be fair, in order for you guys to get past something. Queen of Swords. I wonder if it has something to do with the devil that wanted to come through. Maybe someone's relationship is being affected by deep insecurities, inner demons, childhood trauma, abuse, alcoholism, or something. It's like someone's got a good relationship with somebody, but whenever the devil shows up, it starts to affect one's relationship with somebody. Like we all have a little devil in us. It's the universal law of balance. We all have light with the dark, okay? But it's how you control it and work through it. That is the kicker here. It feels like someone is dealing with their own inner demons right now, and it's negatively affecting the relationship that they have with somebody. Like someone's really going through it this week. Feeling really insecure about something, whether it just doesn't feel like it's the relationship. It feels like it's external, but it's affecting the relationship inadvertently. Clarify that Devil, the Knight of Cups, and the Fool. Someone's trying to follow their heart in some regard and take some sort of chance, and it ends up looking more risky than anything. Like someone thinking that they're doing what they're supposed to do by following their heart in some regard, but it's actually causing some chaos for a relationship. I don't know how else to explain that. Trigger alert. I am getting someone that might be trying to deal with their emotions by drinking. Because I'm looking at the Knight of Cups with the Devil. And the Knight of Cups with the Devil energy could be someone that's like throwing them back. Because I'm looking at this Knight of Cups and it's holding something as if it's, you know, about to take a swig. That's for somebody here, and it's not helping somebody. It's bringing someone's energy down even lower, because when you're drinking, it lowers your energy vibration. It just brings you down. It's the depressant, and it's making something more difficult. All right, back to the regular message. Clarify, how does Aquarius feel about this person? You've got the Ten of Pentacles. This is someone that you see a future with. The Star, Aquarius energy, and the Eight of Swords. So Aquarius, you do love this person, but you may feel like your hands are tied in some regard. You may feel like your hands are tied in regards to how you can help this situation or help them if this person's the one that's dealing with some inner demons. Like you want to be there for someone, but not at the degree that it starts to hurt you. It's like I have an Aquarius that wants to be by their person's side always, but there's something that you're not agreeing with, but to go against them would hurt them even more, it feels like. So you kind of go along with it. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, Aquarius, it's like you're going, or your person, someone's going along with their partner just to not let the partner think that they're alone in something, but someone's not like agreeing with everything and doesn't know how to bring it up without making it seem like they're alone in all this. Clarify the Empress and the Emperor. It's like you really want to prove to someone that you're there for them through thick and good, or through good and bad or whatnot. But there's something that you can't even look at as something that you're wanting to be on board with. Page of Swords and the Page of Cups. There could be children involved or a child involved. Or a mother figure. Aquarius, it's like another person in your life may have brought some sort of clarity to your situation that you may have been like blindly supportive over because it's someone that you care about, but this person brought something to your attention that's letting you think, oh wow, maybe I can't just like always be supportive over my person's, you know, ideas and things like that, because it's going to hurt me too. I don't know. Aquarius, it feels like you're married to this person. I keep on getting that. Or there's potential for marriage and that's what you're holding on to. That's why you're perhaps agreeing with some of the behaviors of this person, because you see the potential of the relationship. Clarify that Justice card. The Knight of Pentacles and the Chariot. It feels like someone's clearing out some karmic debt right now, Aquarius. And I feel like it's this person. And it's karmic debt that doesn't belong on your shoulders, but you might be taking on that debt as if it's your own because of who it is. But it might start to interfere with what your life plans are. I don't know if I'm making sense here. I really don't know if I'm making sense. This feels... Either this is not making sense or this is for one person who needs to hear it, and it's a personal reading. It feels like a personal reading. Clarify the Eight of Swords, Magician, and Judgment. Aquarius, you're really trying to use your judgment with how far you'll go with agreeing with your person on something. Because you don't want it to backfire on you. Clarify that Devil again. The King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, the Sun, Leo, 10 of Cups, 7 of Cups, and the Knight of Cups again. Capricorn, I almost called you Capricorn. Aquarius, whoever you're dealing with, this is someone that's very kind-hearted. This is someone that's very giving and very generous when they are feeling like themselves. But when they're not feeling like themselves, they can be very destructive to their life or their plans or the people in their life. And you're trying to be there for them without it messing with you. But there's someone in your life that may have brought some clarity to the role you were playing in regards to being there for this person. This person may be encouraging you to, like, you know, to use your judgment in the situation. Like enabling, like something about the word enabling maybe. Like someone feels like you're enabling this person. Making it easier for this person to beat themselves up energetically because you see how good of their heart they have and what they're going through right now. Clarify the Eight of Wands. The Star, Aquarius energy, the Nine of Swords, and the Two of Cups. Aquarius, there's two people in your life right now, and they're coming in as strong soulmates for you. One is this person who you might be married to or you could end up marrying. And the other feels like someone very close to the two of you. And this person's got you thinking. It kind of like got you to take the blinders off in some regard. To maybe some enabling. Because you wanted to be there for this person. Anything else? The Four of Swords wanted to come out. Someone's needing to like take a mental break. Someone's overthinking. Someone's stressing themselves sick. And I feel like it's this person. They need to like take a break from something. They're either watching negative stuff all the time. They're either participating in negative things all the time. Something is getting someone like acting out of character. I hope that helped. You know what? This reading calls for one of my oracles. Hold on. This reading calls for one of my life oracles. Right track. You are going in the right direction, so just keep moving forward. Steady progress. Patience is your ally. Celebrate each step forward, no matter the size. Real promise. Release the chains of the past and dance to the rhythm of possibility. Free to move. Embrace your liberty to explore new paths. The world is wide open for your journey. Aquarius, you've got something that's meant to be your journey that being supportive to this person's journey might end up interfering with your journey. It might pull you off of the right track. I don't know how else to explain that. So I feel like it's going to be for one person. So I'm sorry for the rest of you. It felt like this was a personal reading for someone. All right, on to Pisces. Oh my goodness. I hope that was coherent. But this is a very important person to you, Aquarius. This is someone that's a strong soulmate. All right, Pisces. Yeah, I was going to go on a run today, but I think I'm just going to nap. All right. All right, Pisces. Welcome, Pisces. Let's see what's going on for you this week. Pisces. What do we have for Pisces for the next 7 days? What do we have for Pisces? 9 of Cups hopped out. Nice. I like that. What do we have for Pisces? 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful water fishies. Speaking of fishies, I gotta feed my aquarium. All right, your person's feelings for you. We have the High Priestess, major for Pisces. Their intentions with you, we have the Knight of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Their behavior and actions with you, the Ace of Pentacles. This looks good. Whew, thank you, Pisces. The last few have been doozies. This one looks nice. I like it. Your feelings for this person, the Moon, Pisces energy. And that's so funny. Right before this card came out, I was talking that I have to feed my fish. And look at those cute little fishies. Of course, it's an aquarium deck, so it was bound to run into a fish card. All right, what's the overall energy? The Queen of Wands. You've got a fiery energy around you, or you are this fiery energy. Maybe you have that in your rising. 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Okay. All right, let's break down your person's feelings for you this week, Pisces. We have the High Priestess. Someone feels like you're being very quiet right now, but it's not getting them worried about the two of you. They're actually just giving you space to have some alone time. They may be feeling like you just need to just like do your own thing for a bit. Why the High Priestess? The Empress. This person adores you. This person adores you, Pisces. And I got the Magician on the bottom. They're getting this strong urge to give you some space this week. But I'm not getting it's something negative for the two of you. You're just trying to process some things is what they're telling me. You might be trying to figure some things out in your life where you're dealing with high emotions this week. Some of you Pisceans may be greatly affected by Mercury retrograde, which is like ending today, I think. And the Lionsgate portal may have been, strong for you too, is what I'm strongly getting. This person may be feeling like you've been going through it and they're trying to give you some alone time. But this person cares about you, whoever they are. Clarify Pisces feelings. Why the Moon? Why the Moon? The 9 of Swords. Some of you Pisceans are not sleeping very well, okay? You might be up late at night. You may be tossing and turning. You've got a lot going on at sleep time. And I feel like it's your conscious mind trying to connect with your subconscious mind to compare notes. But if you're not sleeping, how are you going to connect the two? Because you connect the two when you're sleeping or through deep meditation. It's like it feels like you're getting some downloads this week. And it's going to help you navigate where to go next. But you're like... There's something about your energy that's telling this person that you need some space. Even if you're not like directly saying it. It's like they can intuitively pick up on the fact that you're just needing some alone time. Clarify that Knight of Wands as this person's intentions. They want to have some fun with you around this time frame after they give you a couple days. It's like they're going to give you a couple days to do your own thing and then they want to have some fun with you. I do feel like someone's going to be hitting you up, texting you, flirting with you, things like that. Why the Knight of Wands? Temperance, yeah. And the Page of Cups and the Ace of Swords is back. Yeah, Pisces, whoever this person is, they're very good at reading. When you're just needing to be left alone and not take it personally. I feel like this person knows you pretty well. This is someone that is a good team component for you. Like whoever this person is, you guys work really well together. Like you guys have a nice balance. I'm still trying to like get more off of what's going on with you though. Because I'm getting a lot of restless energy off of you Pisces. There's something that you're hoping for, but you get a little worried that you're not going to get it. And it starts to interfere with what you're manifesting. It's like during the day, you might have some high energy towards it, but then later at night, you might start to get pessimistic. Who else got something like that? There was another zodiac sign that got something like that. All right, clarify that Ace of Pentacles as this person's actions towards Pisces this week. The Sun, major for Leo, and you've got the Moon. You guys are a nice balance towards each other is what I'm getting, and I already felt that with that Temperance card. You guys have something really good coming towards this relationship. And this person's being patient about it. When the Ace of Pentacles shows up, that often talks about, well, depending on your status. If you've been dating for a while, that can be a marriage proposal. If you're already married, that could be an opportunity for your family to like level up financially. If you just met, that's wanting to be more exclusive. The Ace of Pentacles is a really good card to see in relationships, in my opinion anyways. And it's something that you both are going to benefit from is what I'm getting off of this strongly. So that could be why they're intuitively feeling guided to just let you be so you could sort through something out on your own and not put pressure on you. Because they had this strong inkling that it's going to work out anyway. I like this person's energy. This is someone that's coming in understanding you very well, even if it's someone that you just recently met. Dive in deeper to that, please. The World card and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, Pisces, there's something about you specifically unrelated to this person and kind of related to this person. There's something about your energy that's telling me that you're getting ready to level up in some area, whether level up in your career, your personal growth, how you view life, how you accept things in your life, but it feels good. It feels really good, and I've been getting that for you a lot. In fact, I think that even came out in your August monthly for the general portion of your reading. Not the love portion, the general portion. I'm strongly getting a Pisces that's meant to not be so focused on their love life right now because there's other changes happening in your life that's going to line you up to other opportunities that you want to be a part of. But you've got this person on the outskirts that feels like they're needing to be patient with what's going on with you. Even if you guys are already married. This is like someone that's trying to mind their business and leave you to do what you need to do. I like it. I like it. It's like someone seeing your potential before you even see your own potential, Pisces. It's kind of what this person's telling me about you. Like, you may talk very negatively about yourself sometimes, and this person's like, why does Pisces do that? They're talented, they're creative, they're good at this, they're good at that. You might be your own worst enemy right now, and that's possibly why this person's trying to let you be. Anything else for that World card? The Ace of Wands and Judgment. Yeah, Pisces, something is about to happen in your life, and it feels like it's more about you. And what this is, it's going to be game-changing. It feels like you're being adapted to a new timeline, a new lifestyle, a new way of seeing yourself and people seeing you. But whoever this person is, they're already seeing your future self, which is pretty good. They're already seeing that future self in you without you seeing it. And they're like, all right, I'm going to let Pisces do their own thing. It feels like this is someone special to you. And if you're watching this and you're single, focus more on you right now because this person may be heading your way. Okay? I like this person. Let me get some more clarifiers on them. It feels like for my single Pisceans, you're being guided to just work on you because you've got some big changes happening and this person's going to enter your life just when you are ready for it. after you've done what you need to do on you, whether career-wise, personal development-wise, spiritual development. And for those of you who are already married to this person or in a relationship, this relationship could go far. Just worry about you right now because they're letting you do that. Not that they need to let you do anything, but this is someone that's very independent. They're not going to sweat it. They're not going to sweat it. Yeah, I already called it. 10 of Cups. And I got the Emperor, and I already have the Empress right here. Pisces, it looks like once you take care of some things that you need to take care of with yourself, you and this person could have a very long-term future together. Very happy, might I add. But if you're single, worry about you because you're about to go through a level up. And this person's going to be put on your path right when it's supposed to happen. I love it. I love it. This was a good end to a very intense live stream. I'm going to get your person's hidden message for those Pisceans that are in no contact with someone right now or in limited communication. Actually, I want to pull an oracle for you, Pisces. This feels like you need an oracle. Like I'm strongly getting a Pisces that's like, yeah, please focus just on me. I'm not worried about love right now. Duality dance. Seek balance amid the chaos and find harmony within yourself. Steady as you go. Navigate with patience and resilience, trusting in your inner strength to guide you through life's twists and turns. What's on the bottom? Fully immersed. Everything you want is all around you, just waiting for you to see it. Yeah, someone's seeing it before you do. Stay in the flow. Surrender to the rhythm of life, remaining open to opportunities and lessons as they naturally unfold. This one kind of looks like Pennywise. Looks like Pennywise. Let's see who the artist was inspired by on that one. All right, Pisces, your person's hidden message. We were too different. That's why I'm with someone similar to me. I see you in the face of strangers. You are always with me. I feel like I don't know who I am anymore. That might be for you, Pisces. You may be trying to figure out your life right now. And it's like you may be latching on to love at times just to have something to hold on to if you're feeling lost and confused in regards to your career or other things. It's always been you. I don't know how to tell you the truth. I want a new beginning. I already read that one. All right, I hope that helps. Thank you for being a part of the live stream. I will be releasing the rest of the August weeklies throughout the week, and then I'm going to be doing some collective messages too. Don't forget, August 19th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm doing a birthday live 2 days before my actual birthday to do some personal reading giveaways to celebrate. And then I'm actually going to be out of state for my actual birthday. So I hope to see you on that live stream. Thank you, Kathy. You're welcome, girl. Thank you so much. Let me give it a little heart. Oh, wow. I missed somebody else. Hold on for a second. I missed somebody else. Thank you, Alyssa Soup. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let me give you a heart. I hope you're still here to see that I'm hearting your comment. All right, you guys, thank you for being here. Thank you to my awesome mod squad. Be patient with the timestamps. I'll be working on that after I hit the end of the live stream. All right, and on that note, I rock that deck. Later, Gators. Oh, thank you, Susan. Thank you.